This isn't so bad.
No, that's fine.
Could be worse. Hey, this is the first go-round.
I just want to be ready to mute this because it's going to start echoing and I'm going to have a fucking aneurysm.
Oh, no. I gotta see. Is it working for you yet?
I'm not seeing anything yet, but there will be a delay anyway.
I think there's like an 8-second delay. Oh, we are live.
Are we now?
Welcome back, Nemesis.
Hey.
It looks like we are live on YouTube finally.
Take 2, Grifter Boogaloo.
Are we? I'm not seeing it yet.
Yeah, I reloaded. I don't have it up.
But now I'm only seeing one watching. So...
Oh, is this a different stream?
I don't know what happened there. It might be a different one. Holy cow.
Oh, goodness. Hold on.
Yep, it's a different stream.
Oh, there it goes. All right, so first stream screwed. Second stream up. All right. We'll just have to repost everything.
Get the word out. Let's see what we can do to recover from this.
All right. I'll copy. Go over to Twitter.
God, people are... I thought I was a shit post to this chat. It's ridiculous.
Oh, no! Channeling Nick Ricada.
Okay. Let's see. 2 watching. I'm just going to keep commenting that we have a new stream. Sorry for the 2 viewers.
Bit of technical difficulties at Surly Durley is channeling her inner Ricada.
No.
I'm just going to copy and paste. We started a new stream and just keep spamming it.
Waifu got dumped by Don Stewart.
Tweet and go ahead and pin for all the good it does because no one follows me.
I'm just spamming the chat.
That's all right. Like I said, I just started this year after Elon made Twitter fun again.
Blam. That's my favorite Nick Ricada thing to say.
I love this sound.
Donk.
All right, they want a link.
Holy moly. Move on over, people. Sorry.
All right, 9 watching. So it's slowly people are trickling over.
Beautiful. Welcome. Sorry about that. Hey, so we got to kind of start over with introductions to Elijah Schaefer 2.0.
Hey.
And Jeremy the Quartering 2.0.
Indeed. I am the quartering.
Oh, crap. I forgot the ginger beer.
Much cooler.
All right. Let's see.
All right. Think we're good? We're good? People coming over?
Yeah, we got 8 watching now. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
All right, cool.
All right.
Now.
Welcome. Thanks for finding us. StreamYard's a dick, and I'm new. So this is the first time going around this thing. So hopefully that will be the last of the issues this stream. I hope.
Just keep drinking. We'll figure it out.
My problems will go away, but I don't know about the streams. So let's start over. Nemesis, who are you? What are you doing? How do we find you? How do we get to this place?
Hello, everyone. My name is Nemesis. I decided to rejoin Twitter after Elon bought it and everyone decided to have fun again. I totally embraced the antithesis of modern day society and its insanity, deciding to, antagonize everyone that decides to be stupid online. And
beautiful. Yeah,
I'm pretty much an internet historian of just random debauchery.
Aren't we all? In this day and age.
That's true. It is the lifestyle of the shit poster.
Indeed it is. So we're talking about
Goblin,
fandoms.
You most recently came to fame as simp number 2, but you are not simp number 2 in my heart, no matter what Sam Manning says in the chat.
I'm simp number 1, regardless of what anyone says. It's a God-given right to me and not Sam.
Good sir. All right, how are we kicking this off today?
Well, guess the state of fandoms and the correlation between fanaticism. I guess the best place to start would be Comicsgate. That all started way back before even the culture wars spread into gaming.
What year was that?
Oh, jeez.
2016?
Gamergate was like right before 2016, I think.
No, Gamergate started in 2014. I remember that because I was right at the forefront of that nonsense.
Yeah, Gamergate was a shit show. Pretty much on all sides, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
There were a lot of cringe people on both sides.
Man, it got so bad. It didn't even really blow up much. Like, what Comicsgate kind of spilled over into Gamergate, and Gamergate was when it really became the raging inferno of a dumpster fire. And that started with Zoe Quinn and the Five Guys incident. It
was Zoe Quinn and Anita Sarkeesian and who was the
Anita
other?
Sarkeesian actually grifted off that later.
Well, yeah, she didn't start it, I guess, but she was a big part of it.
How it really popped off was the whole implication of the infidelity between game developers and journalists, which that's the industry. Everyone knew that, but
should we give a brief gestalt of what Gamergate was for anyone that's not familiar?
All right. Gamergate.
I need a refresher.
All right, Gamergate was an incident where gamers basically did not take kindly to game journalists coming out and saying, "Gamers are over; they aren't your audience anymore." A quote famously made by what's this dumb broad's name? Lee Alexander, former editor of Gama Sutra, who went on to work for, I forget, it was the Jezebel or the Mary Sue. It doesn't matter. She went somewhere else and her career went under.
Yeah.
And
then
no good. Following that, Spurg War all over freaking Twitter. People that decided to take up the moniker of SJW became popular against people who were gamers. Freaking, you had
the cis white males, toxic.
4chan being the spilling over into the Twitter sphere. It was a time to be alive.
Yeah.
And then Anita Sarkeesian stuck her dumb head in there, along with, what was the one broad that decided to run for Congress and got shut down really quick?
Yeah, I was trying to remember her name. I can't remember. I'm blanking totally. But yeah, she was in the same circle as Zoe Quinn. But basically, yeah. So it was, I mean, from what I remember, it was like the Zoe Quinn connection specifically. Zoe Quinn was like an indie game developer.
Mm-hmm.
She made a game called Depression Quest, I believe. And it was I think pretty much everyone agrees it was pretty terrible. But anyways.
I had to play it for college.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
It was bad.
Get a refund on your tuition.
I ripped into it. My professor got really upset. I'm like, where am I wrong?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty universally regarded as not a good game. But anyways, it came out that she was sleeping with a bunch of games journalists who gave her game a good reviews. And so then the controversy became ostensibly about, honesty in journalism and just ethics in games journalism and stuff. It kind of spiraled out from that and became a complete shit show pretty quickly.
Yeah, because eventually they were like, oh, it's a hate campaign against us. And,
right.
That's when the whole popularization of, oh, I'm receiving death threats. And that was just people saying, go kill yourself. That's 4chan for, hi, how are you doing?
Well, that's what I was about to say is, like, I'm sure they were getting trolled, but that's just the nature of the beast. I'm not saying it's good, but it's just what it is.
That was, 4chan was the origination of the freaking internet oddists.
Yeah, 4chan's, 4chan speaks for itself.
Tumblr learned it when it decided to pick a fight with 4chan. Tumblr was like, let's invade 4chan. They regretted that one real quick.
Yeah, that was.
I don't remember the Tumblr 4chan wars.
Oh,
it was over very fast.
Yeah, basically it's like, hey, welcome to 4chan. We're gonna take over your space. 4chan's like, okay, here's all the porn you never knew existed.
The best
all the wrong
summary,
kinds of porn, all the bad stuff.
The best summary I ever heard is that you picking a fight with 4chan is pointless because it's like trying to piss in an ocean full of piss. It's just like there's no. Exactly. It's already a nightmare of a website. You can't make it worse than it is. Like, there's no point.
Exactly. Yeah. Anyways, it blew up and devolved from there, and that's when the whole division in gaming happened. You lost so much unity between people that were like, yeah, we're gamers. We like to play games. We have fun. And now it became, oh, I don't identify as a gamer. I can't be that because gamers are hateful now. And if you're a gamer, you're a hateful bigot.
Yeah, it was just all kind of a mess. Well, and then I think the most annoying thing about Gamergate is that it still gets brought up as if it's like still happening, and it's like
not
no
even
one gives a shit
boogeyman.
about it anymore.
When is the last time
Yeah.
you saw that hashtag trending from the people that actually were with the movement, right? It's it's never. It's always these SJWs that are just like, oh my god, the boogeyman, it's back.
Well, even like, so Jess made a reference to the quartering earlier. He like made his name largely off of all that. Even he like rarely kind of talks about it anymore because it's kind of it's played out. No one gives a shit. It's fucking over.
No one even, it's not a thing. The only people who bring it back are people like Jessica Price, who made their career off of being a victim to defend the fact that they're actually incompetent at their jobs, but yet somehow still get hired by companies like Paizo and Arena.net. Oh my god.
Yeah, well,
it's desirable. Though.
She has been
it's so
fired
hot right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a rabbit hole. I tell you, we're going far beyond the underworld in Wonderland. All right.
Yeah, it's I don't know, the Gamergate shit. It's just one of those things that honestly, like anymore, I'm so exhausted by it that I like. Yeah, it's just so boring to me now. Like,
I mean, Adam Sessler even brings it up anytime he gets pushback. And it's like, you made your career off of it, and now you can't stand the fact that people harp on you for being a dipshit.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's at this point, I feel like the camps are so firmly established that it's kind of like you're on one side or the other, and you're not gonna move anyway. So it's like there's no point in even like arguing anymore with each other because like no one's gonna be convinced. You know, it's just one of those things. Like you either think that all the people who are like against the whole Zoe Quinn situation are a bunch of like alt-right dipshits, or you think that like, you know, anyone who argues against it at all is like some fucking SJW cuck. And so it's like, okay, well, there's no middle ground now, so like, why are we even talking about it anymore?
No, all I can say is, if you don't like it, you're a Nazi.
All I can say is Zoe Quinn is a deplorable individual. I mean, she's the worst. She got busted for being completely infidelous in her relationship. Or, sorry, I've been drinking.
No, you're good. Yeah, I mean, she got pretty much exposed, but tries to act like she didn't.
And then her big moniker is that, or her big claim to fame is like, oh, I went before the UN Security Council to speak on the terrors of cyberbullying. Yet this broad cyberbullied and had her followers force a developer, Alec Holoka, to suicide for baseless accusations.
Yeah, no, she's bad news.
She get someone
Absolutely.
to self-delete? Is that what
happened
there?
Oh, Alec Holoka, God, let me pull that up. Where's my notes?
Can I just say, just since we mentioned Tumblr, I always think it's hilarious how Tumblr completely collapsed in on itself after they banned porn. So it just shows you, like, what 90% of the user base of that website was there for. Like, they lost literally like 90% of their users overnight when they banned like any kind of not safe for work content. It's just hilarious. So it was like 90% porn and then 10% people crying about people saying mean things on the internet. It's like the most useless website ever.
Yeah.
Besides maybe 4chan, but 4chan's at least funny sometimes.
Oh man, if it weren't for Tumblr, we wouldn't have had freaking Steven Universe and all that garbage animation.
All those quality shows.
God, Gumball, like just Cartoon Network made me want to blow my brains out.
You know what's so weird though? Cartoon Network is like sometimes really good in terms of like Adult Swim. It's like usually pretty good stuff, but then it's even they
recently,
have even they have
quality content.
Like Bird Woman or Bird Girl or whatever.
8 years ago.
Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law.
Well, because I liked Harvey Birdman a lot, and then they canceled that, and then spun it off into Bird Girl or something now, and it's terrible. It's horrible. I watched one. I was like flipping through the channels the other night. I was like, "Fuck it, I'll check out Adult Swim." Get on, and I was like, "What? Is going on this channel right now?"
That whole Tim and Eric awesome show and all the stuff done by those guys, that was insufferable to watch. I'm like, I don't do anywhere near the kind of drugs that's hard to enjoy this.
I like Tim and Eric. I'm not gonna lie. I like Tim and Eric.
I hate Tim and Eric. It's super cringe though.
I mean, Eric Andre.
I couldn't
quality
get into
show.
That. I could not get into it. It was like after Squidbillies, that was it for me for the night.
Yeah, Squidbillies was good. Man, my brother and I were just talking about like all the classic. Why am I blanking? Oh my god, there was one that was only on for like 2 seasons. Sorry. I got the beer burps, but there was one that was only on for like 2 seasons, and I'm trying to remember what it was. We were talking about it. I don't know. Anyways, some Adult Swim stuff is good, and a couple Cartoon Network shows were good, but I think largely they kind of suck now. It's like Comedy Central. A lot of the stuff on Comedy Central used to be like, S tier stuff, and like now it's just garbage.
Yeah. But back on to fandoms and fanaticism. I mean, Zoe Quinn's fans became fanatics through Gamergate. I mean, to force freaking Alakaloka to just do that. I mean, baseless accusation with Me Too.
I don't think I ever even heard about that.
All right, so what happened was she decided to come out and declare that Alakaloka way back in the day, basically on the equivalent of the Kavanaugh and Christine Blasey Ford accusations, that he had sexually assaulted her, right?
Mm-hmm.
And these accusations, everyone's like, oh my God, how dare he? And the guy was literally just about to have a game pushed out, and instead that got canceled on him. And everything was crashing around him. It was all believe her, no innocence till proven guilty. There was no evidence of it. And he just permanap.
He left the match.
Yep.
Yeah, that's rough. Yeah, I don't know. That was a fucking weird time, because that was when everyone's minds were being destroyed by the 2016 election.
Then she goes on to imply that his family corroborated her story, which has never been proven. Ever.
Yeah.
It's all from her history on Twitter. That's just her account and saying that this happened.
You know what's...
She
sorry,
said
go ahead.
She's sad and hurt that Alec is alleged to have caused this to others, but not sad about him finally leaving this world. That's...
You know what the thing about that's so frustrating with the Me Too stuff is that, like... it's been misused so much now that it's like my immediate knee-jerk reaction is to be like, I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of dubious on whether or not this is true, which sucks because it's like it did expose, like Harvey Weinstein. Yeah, fuck that guy. Get him out of here. Like, good that he got.
Meanwhile, Oprah and freaking Meryl Streep, who fed women right up to him, are still walking free.
Oh yeah. Well, and it's like you hear about. Well, was it you, Jess, that tweeted out, or maybe it was someone else, that Justin Roiland thing where yeah. So honestly, eventually I was like, okay, it seems like that was real, because like I just didn't hear anything. But that's the trouble, is that like if you get accused of something, you don't want to say anything for legal reasons. So then your silence almost starts to seem like an admission of guilt. Yeah, but then it's like you can't say anything, and then eventually it comes out that it's like, bullshit. But I don't know. It just sucks.
Well, with that Justin Roiland thing, it's like, okay, so he was exonerated, or the charges were dismissed about like the domestic violence claims, but there was still some screen grabs which could easily be fake too. So it's like hard to like not like jump to conclusions about it, but at the same time, I still have suspicions, and it's a little weird. It's a little sus about the underage stuff, and that hasn't been addressed yet. And I'm one that likes to wait to make judgments, at least publicly. I have my opinions, but like, especially, okay, so that hasn't been addressed yet. I'm a little shy to celebrate his recent acquittal or dismissal or whatever, but it's like, there's still something out there. This isn't time to celebrate yet.
I don't know that retweeting something or whatever, or just covering something, is necessarily like celebrating it. It's worth covering and mentioning.
Acknowledging, for sure.
Yeah.
Because they recanted, right?
Yeah. At least the people where he was in trouble for like kidnapping or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. Well, it's just that whole, like I said, that whole situation is just frustrating, because like there are people that do shitty things, and so I think to just like,
people suck.
Yeah, there are people that are monsters. Like I said, Harvey Weinstein or whatever. So it's like you don't want to just de facto ignore anytime anyone gets accused of anything, because like some people do terrible shit. So it's like, it's not.
We just got to embrace the fact of guilt or innocence until proven guilty. That's how our nation was founded. Everywhere else, it's guilty until proven innocent. That's how it is on Twitter.
But that's how the media frames it, though. It's like they already come to a conclusion. I religiously watch a lot of LawTube. Yes. So I religiously watched like the LawTubers and the trial coverage or whatever, and they always go into it. This person is innocent. The prosecution has to prove this beyond a reasonable doubt. And I'm always like pro defendant, like so hard. And if you go to like Court TV or Law and Crime, it's the other way. It's the opposite. It's like he's already guilty. They're gonna prove it. Let's go. And it's like, no, that's not how it is supposed to work. But unfortunately, that's how it goes.
Yep.
And so, like with every guilty verdict, even freaking Murdaugh, I think he's a piece of shit. I don't think he killed his wife and kid.
The state bungled that. Yeah, he's an absolute scumbag, and there's definitely the crimes he committed. But this, I don't know, that trial didn't sit right.
Absolutely not. And then you see like Court TV, Law and Cuck, and all of those comment sections or whatever, and it's like, no, you guys are getting it wrong. This is offensive to the senses. This is like this is a miscarriage of justice. Even if he's a terrible person, I 100% do not believe he killed his wife and kid.
What does that say about our society now that, the court of public opinion matters more than the actual court of law?
It's been that way for decades, though.
Yeah, but now it's more prevalent than ever thanks to Twitter,
social
Facebook,
media.
Social media.
Instant communication.
I feel like that's kind of a pre-internet thing, though, because I mean, like OJ was obviously innocent, but people still think he murdered his wife.
And then it did not help with how much the police tinkered with evidence in that.
You just shut your mouth.
I'm trying to get Waifu's YouTube shut down.
Well, just
I didn't do it, but if I did, I would.
If I did it.
So fucking funny, man. That is seriously like. The fact that he wrote that book is one of the funniest things of all time, even though it's terrible.
Inclusive of Hubbity Jack. They're going off on some tangents in the chat.
Yeah, I can't keep up with the chat right now. It's a goddamn nightmare over there.
It's beautiful.
But,
it's a beautiful.
They're talking football. I love it.
And moose.
Well, you mentioned earlier. I think this is when we weren't on air. But Nemesis, I think you mentioned like Star Wars and the MCU. That's also a whole.
Yeah.
So, freaking fans are just generally terrible. I mean, Zoe Quinn forcing Alec Aloka to do that. I mean, it damn near happened to Jar Jar Binks actor Ahmed Best.
Oh yeah, that story's sad, man.
Yeah, I mean,
the Jar Jar Binks guy.
It's not his fault. The role was written so terribly, and
voice actor.
And he did mocap too.
Yeah, he also did the mocap. He basically wore like the prosthetic head on top of him to give him that increased height for Jar Jar.
He got harassed so much by Star Wars fans that hated the character that he attempted suicide.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean,
I didn't know that.
The same could be said about Jake Lloyd, the kid who played Anakin.
Yeah.
I
mean, he got so much hate that he left acting.
Yeah, and he's like so resentful of like that whole system, which I understandably if you're a child actor, but like even just the fans of Star Wars, like he fucking hates all of them. It's like, and sorry, I'm cursing so much. Yes.
Oh, we're well into it. It doesn't matter.
Good. Yeah, but it's I don't know. You know, the one person who came out of that, I feel like mostly all right. Weirdly enough, it seems like is Hayden Christensen, like, cause he's just kind of chilling on his farm. He's like, I made my money. I'm just chilling.
I mean, and out of anyone, he had the worst performance. I mean, Jake Lloyd was just doing as any kid would and trying to make mommy proud.
He's a little kid.
It's like,
he's a better actor at least in that movie than Hayden Christensen was.
I can honestly say that Hayden Christensen has always underperformed in any role I've seen him in. I mean, I like the guy. He's cool. He seems like a good person, but acting,
he reminds me of Keanu in a way, where it's like he's never been particularly great in anything he's been in, but I still like him for some reason. He's likable, you know.
I can see that. There's
something about it that where I'm like, you seem cool.
But I mean, that fanaticism just was elevated during that time, and it only got worse from then on.
Well, Star Wars fans are out of their minds.
The worst thing I remember before that were the Ewoks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ewoks divided them because, like, oh, look at the cutesy things. How could they defeat the Empire? I'm with you. I hate the Ewoks. One of my feel-good videos is a 10-second clip of an AT-ST walker blowing up some Ewoks, right?
Oh, no!
I just sit there and replay it and laugh like a sick person, all right? I will admit to that.
Psychopath.
Hey, I've got a crucified Heartless right behind me. I'm not denying anything.
I like this comment in the chat. Ujina Akira said the prequels are what happens when Lucas didn't have Japanese films to plagiarize, which is very true.
I mean,
it's very, very
true.
true.
He probably should have, because freaking Haim Saban was making bank off of Power Rangers doing that.
Well,
Which
A
Power
New Hope
Ranger
was
were
literally
you?
A
Which
New Hope.
one were you?
Sorry.
Which Power Ranger were
my
you?
God.
Everyone had
Obviously
their
Tommy.
own.
Green
Green
Ranger, best
Ranger?
Ranger.
Or White Ranger.
Who cares about White Ranger?
Just
It was all
Tommy.
about the Green Ranger.
He's the coolest one.
You had the Dragon Zord. He literally didn't even have to pilot the dang thing. He was just like, yo, let me play a tune and let this guy go Godzilla.
I gotta say, and this is gonna expose me for being
Oh no.
very young. I watched Power Rangers, but I was like 4, so I don't really remember
Oh
any of the characters.
Oh no.
I'm a youngin', guys. I may look like I'm 45 and divorced, but I was a young man when the Power Rangers were in full swing, or I was a young child.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. What would I be, the Pink Ranger? Do you think?
I was yellow.
You were
And
yellow.
I didn't even know I was like really Asian back then at all. So it just kind of
really?
happened.
Was the Yellow Ranger Asian?
Yes.
That's
give you-
racist. And the Black
I
Ranger was
know.
black too, right?
I
Wasn't the Black
know.
Ranger a black guy?
Black
Yes.
Ranger was black until he got replaced
Base
by until he
90s.
got replaced by an Asian.
Oh my god.
And then the Asian Yellow Ranger got replaced by a black lady.
Okay. There was like a Latino guy, right? Too?
Yeah. But
Which
he
one was
wasn't
that?
in the he wasn't in the original. He came later.
Okay.
That I think that was Rocky, right? Yeah, he came
That's
on later.
after me.
He was
Before
eventually
after.
Blue Ranger and Red Ranger.
Okay. Interesting.
Transgender
That's-
Ranger? Or Trans Ranger?
I'm sure.
I'm
I'm
He was
sure.
blue and red?
Oh, they
I'm
swapped
sure
all
there's
over
a
the time. I mean,
trans
Tommy was
ranger.
green, white, red. He became what later on became I think Black Ranger. I don't remember. It was in Dino Force or whatever when he came back.
Oh, the Dino Force. I couldn't do the Dino Force.
I only watched it because freaking Tommy, you know. God, I can't.
Did
I
you
love
guys see?
him.
Did you guys see that trailer for the new Power Rangers movie where it's all the old actors coming
It's a
back
new
and it's
one?
like it
Except
looks
for Tommy, because he died.
Yeah, they're missing a couple of them, but it's the original cast and they come back and it looks terrible. And I know people are like all over it though because it's like kind of leaning into the cheesiness, but I'm like this is like that doesn't save you from being cheesy. Leaning into it isn't you know what I mean? Like even if you're in on the joke, it can still be cringe.
There's a cheesy cringe spectrum.
Yeah.
You
I
go
think they're
full
firmly on the cringe
retard
side.
On the cheesy, you go full cringe.
I know Jason David Frank's video, something
Here,
like
hold
White
on.
Dragon.
I feel like I need to share this trailer. Let me bring it up.
Do it.
Sorry, keep going though, Nemesis.
Yeah, Jason David Frank. His video is finally coming out soon, so I'm actually looking forward to seeing his final work before he passed.
Yeah, that would wait. Which one is he? Because he might be in this movie. I think they filmed it a while ago.
Yeah, it was called. I think it was called Legend of the White Dragon.
Legend of the White Dragon. Okay.
Let me Frank White Dragon.
Okay. How does this present thing work?
Yeah, Legend of the White Dragon. It's coming out this year.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna share my screen real quick because I need to. Let's see. Hold up. I'm gonna have to move this window. Present.
Jack says, Nemesis, I'm a lyrical, spiritual, musical genius. Points if you get the Filthy Frank rep.
Sorry, I can't say it because I don't follow Filthy Frank.
I have no idea who Filthy Frank is.
Oh God. He's a
I'll
legend.
take the L on that one.
Okay.
Double
hold on.
L
Share
for me for
screen.
not even knowing.
What screen am I sharing? Yeah, here we go. All right, I'm sharing this thing. I think you have to approve it, Jess.
All right.
Or wait.
While you do that, I need to go grab myself some ginger beer because I've just got a cup of freaking tequila sitting here.
Mm.
Yeah, this looks. Maybe I'm just being like overly negative here, but this trailer looks terrible. And I understand that this is just what the show looked like, but I feel like at a certain point, it's like they're playing it too. They're playing like they're in on the joke, but they're also playing it too straight for it to even be a joke. If that makes sense, I don't know. You'll see what I mean. I'm gonna
Did you
wait
say
for
straight loosely.
All right, I'm back.
Ooh, here, okay, here's back. All right, so here's this trailer. It's pretty rough. I gotta warn you. I don't know, and like I said, I might be being too negative here.
I found
Oh God, it's Rita.
body.
Rita Repulsa?
No, it can't be.
It's time for revenge.
My God, she looks great.
She killed Mom. We gotta destroy her.
This is Ranger business, okay?
Let us sort this out. Rita's creating a time portal.
I'll kill you before Zorda makes you Rangers.
We gotta make sure Rita doesn't hurt anybody else.
Attention, Power Rangers! Get to your
I get it.
assigned
It's
station
nostalgia
now.
bait, but still, for God's sake, this looks bad.
Once a ranger,
Always a ranger.
It's morphin' time!
You don't even have Amy Jo Johnson.
Too much.
Rangers! You wanna fight? You found one!
I'm kind of excited
Good
though.
luck.
I hate it, but I kind of
Now
like
it's
it.
a reunion.
30 years. Oh my
Messing
god.
with this place was a big mistake.
Austin looks
I'm gonna
great.
watch this.
Woo! There it is.
Okay,
Yeah.
I changed my mind. I
Don't
can
worry.
take everything back.
Say the
I'll
word
watch
before.
it. But his hair is kind of ridiculous.
Gotta
Oh,
say,
it's gonna be on Netflix.
I gotta say,
Fantastic.
black don't crack. Black don't crack is as true as ever, and it's a very factual statement because he's looking great.
He looks great.
But you know what I
His
just
hair is
realized?
ridiculous, though. What?
You know what I just realized? I'm younger than the Power Rangers. I'm 26, and it said 30 years in the making.
Bruh, really?
My beard is 10 years in the making, so there we go. Put that in perspective.
Holy moly.
No, Amy Jo Johnson's still around. She
I'm
has,
just gonna go retire and apply for AARP. Just like, bye.
I have the knees of a 60-year-old though, so different parts of my body are catching up slowly.
I love how they wrote out the poor actress that died in a car crash.
Which one?
Yeah, they show her getting
Mom
killed
that
in the
said that was
beginning.
dead.
She's
Yeah,
like,
the
they killed
original-
mom, or she killed mom, or whatever in the trailer.
Yeah, the original Yellow Ranger, she died in a car crash.
Oh, she did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. So
That's
yellow
the one
and
that-
green are out.
Yep.
What's
What happened to
that?
the green guy?
David James Frank, or Jason David Frank, he died recently. It was last year, I
Okay.
believe.
It was 1 or 2 years ago.
Let me see here. I got it pulled
Because
up.
I can't keep track of time anymore. I'm too old.
Jason David Frank on Wikipedia. Pull you up. November 19th, 2022.
Oh man,
Holy
rest in peace.
moly.
Yep.
Rest in peace,
let's
brother.
See. January
so cool.
17th, 2023, the first footage of Once and Always was released on YouTube showing the original Green Ranger. This prompted speculation that JDF was reprising the role. As denials on social media were part of a disinformation campaign on March 6th. The YouTube channel Mr. Weenie Productions posted audio recording of the live stream. Bat in the Sun channel, blah, blah, blah. JDF declined to participate in the reunion due to alleged history of lies, broken promises, and uncredited ideas. So that's why he's not going to be in that film. His death was was found dead in a hotel in Houston, Texas. Died by suicide by hanging.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Okay, so totally off topic. As far as like
That's a bummer.
as far as like celebrity deaths, and it's obviously B tier celebrity. But do you remember Ares from Xena?
Oh my goodness, I grew up with that.
I fucking love Xena. She was hot. She was
Lucy
tough.
Lawless, she still has it today. I don't care what anyone says. I would give my left nut for an opportunity to just want to date
I
with her.
loved her.
I
Oh,
never
yeah.
watched
She was-
Xena, but
Well, you weren't even
did
born
you guys?
yet.
No, but I'm aware of it though. But did you guys ever watch Spartacus, that like gladiator show? Okay, well she's in that.
I've got
Yes.
Yes.
I've got the entire series over right behind me.
Okay,
But my point is,
and
so
she was
Ares-
my point. My point is real quick though. I know that was 10 years ago, but she was banging in that too. So she still had
did
it
great.
at least till then.
Great job growing up. But Ares from the original series of Xena,
Mm-hmm.
do you know how he died?
I didn't even know he was dead.
He died at like 36 years old or 38 years old, like 15 years ago. He fell down like 6 flights of stairs in China. Oops, it was an accident.
That's how I want to go out.
Weird.
I wanna go out-
Weird.
I want to go out like Tyrion Lannister.
You know what I always was one of the funniest. This is one of the funniest things I ever read on 4chan. Someone said that if they were ever suicidal, what they would do is they would go up onto a building and they would put like a thin steel wire around their neck and like bolt it to the wall, and they would super glue their hands to the side of their head, and then they would just jump off the building so that when they landed, like it would look like they jumped off a building and ripped their own head off on the way down. That's one of the funniest.
That's fucked up, yo.
Suicide is not funny, but that would be the only funny
That's
example
creative.
of a suicide.
I'll give it props for being creative.
That would be pretty funny, at least.
Very
It reminds me of that.
creative.
Do you guys watch Shane Gillis at all?
No.
Okay, he's a stand-up comedian, but he has this bit about like.
Wait.
You-
Hold on.
you may know.
Let me look. I don't picture names with faces well. That's why I had to write down everything.
Okay, he was that guy. He was hired to SNL and then got fired because someone found like a kind of racist joke that he made on a podcast. But anyways, he has this bit about like there are things that are objectively not funny, but there is still a funniest one of those things. So he's talking about like assassinating the president isn't funny. It's objectively not funny, but seeing Trump get assassinated might be the funniest president to see get assassinated. He's like talks about like the guy would get up from his seat and he'd be like, "Sit the fuck down, you're gay." He'd just walk up and he'd shoot him and he'd be like, "You're still gay."
I can see that. All right, I'll have to check out that special.
Where is this?
Oh, we lost.
Oh, we lost audio.
This is why I can't touch things.
No, we don't, Howard. They're already funny all on their own. We don't need to discuss it.
I
Just
mean,
the word.
my favorite is when they're in the shape of a little diamond.
Oh, no.
Because
Oh no. You have preferences.
I mean, let's see if we want to go down that degenerate rabbit hole.
Oh
No, I don't have preferences. I've just never seen one in that shape. I've seen the little hearts. I've seen the circles, but never one in like that diamond.
no. If you build it, they will come. You've never seen
In
it
more
before,
ways than
just make
one.
it. Ah, buzzing.
You know, we might just have to look
no.
into that.
Oh no. What is the chat doing?
I don't know.
We're talking dilators. We're talking shorts. We're talking.
Oh, see,
No,
this is why
no.
This is why live streams are great.
This
why you
is
should have
way
been
more
doing
fun
them
than
this
trying
whole
to do a
time.
freaking video all by myself.
See, I don't mind this. I haven't had good people to chill with and drink with in years. Not since I
Hey.
stopped DJing at the freaking clubs and bars.
I can't even pretend to do it.
Only some nights. Only some nights that I get to be.
What's your
creative
DJ
like
name?
that. Used to be DJ Sunshine.
Sunshine.
My
If
initials
you
were
still
my
my
initials are SPF.
sunshine. I hate that song. I hate that song.
No, my
so
theme
much.
song was Clint Eastwood. By Girl.
Oh, Jack. Be nice.
Shit.
DJs are cool. They can be cool.
I don't know. You want to call me a loser? That's cool. I'll take my L's and I'll still laugh.
Let's have a good
Right
time.
now, I'm winning though because I'm free.
Your own boss.
My own boss, beholden to myself, no financial worries. What's more to live for?
Paying those student loans.
Almost done. Got like,
Nice.
if I really wanted to, I could pay them all off right now, but it's just more fun. It's just easier just to let it just drain automatically. I'm paying above principal, so they don't get any interest, and it's ticking them off.
Cool beans.
Basically, I have it set up so I won't even get a freaking penalty fee because once I reach a certain point, I'm just gonna like pay this absolute bare minimum amount that's just gonna drive them insane.
How many months or years do you have left? Just curious.
I think, well, I'm not sure because COVID kind of screwed up the payment schedule with the freaking freeze they threw on it. But if if everything didn't get like put on hold because I haven't paid attention to it all and just let it automatically go from the payment process, I should only have about 13 more months.
Nice.
I'm back.
Ace,
But again, that could have
Goblin.
changed based on the payment freeze. Welcome back, Gobby.
Is he?
Oh.
There's a delay with my clicking, and it like
One click. Just
It's all right.
one click
and leave.
and waits.
It's all right. Don't even
You're
worry
back
about
in
it.
the room. 3, 2, 1. You're back in the
All right.
room. Go.
Cool.
But yeah, I mean, this is great. You should have. I'm surprised you haven't been doing this live stream stuff sooner, Jess.
Yeah, why'd it take you so long?
I've been nervous about it. I've been on the autonomous zone with Jack and Howard, who were in the chat, and Mug, who was here earlier.
Yeah,
And
I've
it's
caught
kind
up
of
on
like it's been a lot of fun. And Alexa in the chat has been pressuring me in a positive way.
Peer pressure is fantastic.
Peer pressure and fat
feel
shaming
like-
is also effective, by the way. On the point. of peer
Why do you
pressure.
think I've been busting my ass this year to freaking lose all the weight that I gained from?
How much did you lose?
Let's see. I think last time I weighed myself 10 days. Well, it wasn't 10 days ago, but I think it was 172, and I was at 196 originally at the start of this year.
Nice. What prompted you to make the change?
Self-confidence.
Was there any outside influence that help motivate you, or just yourself?
Nah, just mainly got tired of, seeing everyone get freaking fat shamed by Ricada, and I was like, you know what?
Yeah,
I
those
need
are
to just
rough.
hop to it. I need to just hop to it.
Those
I just want
are
to say,
freaking rough.
I'm so offended by Seattleite Jack calling me Vosh. This is genuinely fucking making me want to spurt
man.
out.
Vosh
Oh,
has
no.
so many bad
Oh,
takes.
no.
Actually.
Don't you dare call me Vosh ever again. I prefer the quartering, and I think the quartering's cringe.
You're much closer to
Yeah,
the
no
quarter.
Vosh, no Vosh.
You
I
don't-
hate Vosh.
You don't have the pretentiousness of that freaking fat failure.
Or
I am
peeling
fat,
sensation.
and I am a failure, but at least I'm not pretentious.
I don't know.
Yikes.
You haven't become a commie, so you ain't a failure in my book.
Fair enough.
So no spurging, no, don't poke the bear. Stop it.
Bring it on,
You
Bosch.
hush your
Acolyte.
face. You hush it. No. So as far as
How
like the
many
fat shaming
fucks I
goes on
give?
Ricada, so there was the fat shaming heard around the world for Fair and Balanced. Yeah, I know you saw it. It was like around September time. Kicked my ass. So I started a plan. I went like this, like raw vegan 15-day total detox, and then I went full keto. And I'm down about 45 pounds, maybe even 50 pounds from July 4th of last year.
Nice.
But the bulk of it, like the 30, 34-ish, is just since October. But that really hit hard for me. And it's like fat shaming is effective. It was enough to motivate me. I don't need the hate directed at me to feel it. And I'm so happy it happened. Every chance I get it, I'm like, thank you.
We shouldn't normalize fat shaming, absolutely. And I say that as a fat person.
Hey,
Everyone
I
should
was fat like
normalize it.
3 months ago. I'm still overweight, but like I appreciate it because all this like body positivity, all this like bullshit that's happening is offensive. Even being an overweight person, like no, I don't feel happy with myself because I know what it's like to feel good about myself.
I feel
And
like,
this propaganda just
yeah.
pisses me off.
Well, I think the thing is, there's a difference between like body positivity and, well, I don't know. Like-
Entitlement. There's
Yeah, it's
different.
entitlement. Like, yeah, you shouldn't feel like a piece of shit all the time, but like if you're overweight, you're unhealthy. It's just objectively true. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like that's just so don't feel like, don't have like mad anxiety all the time, but like you should do something to improve your situation. Like these fucking plus size models they have that are like 400 pounds on the cover.
The
of-
Nike ad. Did you see
Yeah.
the new Nike ad?
No.
No.
Talk amongst
Oh,
yourselves. I'll find it.
Yeah, I mainly it came down to it like 2 years ago when I decided to go back into ship engineering and work on super yachts since I'm living here in Florida. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get into this. And I was seeing all my peers. I'm like, God, I'm a disgrace compared to all of them. So it was
Well-
like by comparison, I'm just like, I need to do better. So
you hang out with people who own yachts. Eventually, you're gonna feel like a failure. It's kind of the demographic, you know what I mean?
I never really...
I don't know.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Jess just exploded. Went full robot.
Waifu just went to the shadow realm.
Hashtag Black Lives Matter and hashtag Stop Asian Hate. That's still a thing. This.
Don't you dare highlight him saying that the abs are donkey poo, okay? This is ridiculous. Number one. Abs number one.
Oh boy.
Let's see how they go against fucking Minnesota tonight, bud, huh?
Oh, this is gonna be great.
Dude, how are the Wild even doing? Sorry, I'm not trying to totally derail this, but like this
I
season.
don't know. All I hear is the freaking hurricanes and crap here in Florida. It's so hard for me to get an Avs game.
Dude, it's hard for me to get an Avs game. I'm getting fucking tired of it. It's like, why do I even pay for ESPN Plus? What is the point?
I used to QA for their app.
Really?
Yeah. No.
It sounds like you should have done a better job, bud.
Hey, we give them the reports. It's up to them to fix the problems.
Fair. That's true. That is fair.
Right. We give them reports. We tell them what's working, what isn't. It's on them.
Yeah,
we do
that is
our
true.
Job. I am so happy that I had a natural talent of just breaking stuff.
Yeah. That is the one thing I always thought would be fun about like QAing a game is like I do enjoy just like fucking around on a game to the point of just like totally ruining it, like just doing something. It's like,
you ever check
how
out
did you even do that?
Did you ever check out the YouTuber, the Spiffing Brit?
Yeah.
God, I love his videos. It's just like he and I would have so much fun game just testing a game.
Mm. Yeah,
Speaking
I
of
remember.
YouTubers,
Oh yeah, sorry, keep going.
freaking you guys remember Pokimane and her little her little campaign against It's a Gundam?
No.
No.
I mean, Pokemon's had beef
What did
with
she do?
fucking everyone at this point.
Oh, way back.
Pokimane
It was like
sucks.
a year or two ago. I think it was a year ago. Pokimane got really upset because It's a Gundam came out with a video that was just like bashed on her fans, who literally went 4 months behind in rent to pay her $1,000 in freaking subscription fees or donations.
Simps.
And so she
Don't
gets so upset.
insult simps, Jess. You have a simp right here. All right.
She got so upset that she tried to end this poor
You're
man's
paying my
career.
bills.
She went after his advertisers. It was
Yet.
bad, and she got dunked on because of it.
Wait, I'm not familiar with It's a Gundam. What's his deal?
Oh, he just takes the piss out of everyone online. If you're doing something stupid in gaming, pop culture, Twitch, you can guarantee he's gonna have some roasts for you.
Okay.
You definitely check out his freaking videos. They are so funny.
Okay, yeah, I'll definitely sounds up my alley. I'm definitely down.
I miss it when he had the puppets. Those were so much fun. But no, YouTube got all butthurt over it, saying like, "Oh, you can't use those. That's eliciting to children with adult content." It's like, what are you talking about? You have gay guys saying, "Is it my penis or a dildo?" It's like, get out of here,
That's
YouTube.
so messed up. I hate
YouTube's
YouTube.
YouTube's
So wrong.
ridiculous. Like where like there's like actual like porn if you like search like if you like get into like certain areas of YouTube, like straight up porn, and they just won't remove it, but then they like flag people for saying fuck in a video. It's like or if you like certain keywords just bring up like beheading videos and shit. and they're just like worried about like some guy saying a mean word. It's fucking ridiculous. But
you
sorry,
got,
go ahead.
It's like you got simps like that just outright throw their lives away for what? Because you like a girl because she's pretty online. I mean,
cute though.
she's not. She isn't going to give you anything
You
much
like-
like iDubbbz'
you
wife
like
isn't going to
puppy
give anyone anything
something.
other than her OnlyFans.
Well, speaking of, should we get into that? Because that's all in the title, so I feel like we should probably get into
Let's
that.
go. Let's
And
go.
I just realized we've been going for almost an hour. I'm sorry, Jess.
Oh
all
no,
good.
it's all good. It's all good.
All right. So I guess what I wanted to talk about was the whole creator class drama, but I feel like I need to get into, because I don't think Jess has any familiarity with like anyone that's involved. So I think I need to explain.
I am a child of the universe.
All right.
Have no reason to be here.
Let's see here. Hold on. I wrote out a few notes. All right. So basically, do you know who iDubbbz is, Jess?
iDubbbz? I've heard the name. I do not know the person.
Okay. So iDubbbz is a YouTuber. He's kind of a big deal. He's been in the news a lot lately in internet drama, circles. But so basically, he's a YouTuber. He kind of got started just doing like edgy humor, just comedy videos, saying just crazy offensive stuff and all that. Whatever. It was good fun while it lasted. Basically, the thing that put him on the map was he had this series called Content Cop, and what it was he would call out YouTubers he deemed of like lower stock who would make Seattle Jack nailed it. Yeah, he was with Maximofo and Filthy Frank and all that. But anyways, he would make Content Cop videos, which were his most popular videos. And so basically what it was is he'd like highlight a certain YouTuber and he would call them out and basically just shit all over them, and it ended up becoming kind of a phenomenon every time he would post a video. So he kind of made a career just on talking shit to other YouTubers, and everyone kind of celebrated him for it. But it was for like people like Jake Paul or like Tana Mongo or whatever the fuck ever you pronounce her name, shit like that.
Correction there.
Yes.
The Jake Paul was actually a red herring.
Oh yeah, it was Rice Gum, right? Yeah. So anyways, whatever. Long story short, he would just shit on like terrible YouTubers.
What?
And
Wait.
Yeah.
Jack says no. That's not what put him on the map. What put him on the map?
Kickstarter crap, maybe. Is that what he's about to?
That's what he branched into. It's like originally he did those things with Filthy Frank, but his personal stuff was going over Kickstarters and showcasing bad Kickstarters.
Bad unboxings, yeah, and Kickstarter crap. I guess. Okay, but I guess my point is when he got mega big, it was usually Content Cop, because those videos have like tens of millions of views. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna try and keep this pretty truncated. Anyway, so he's a very big deal. I mean, he has I think almost 8 million subscribers on YouTube still, and he barely ever posts any videos anymore. Long story short, he posted this content for a number of years. Ended up getting a girlfriend named Anissa, and then basically she kind of like destroyed his entire reputation. Uh oh, we lose Jess.
It's alright. She's the host. She can come back anytime.
There we go. All right. So his girlfriend Anissa and him started dating. They ended up getting married. She started on OnlyFans. There was a big hubbub about it. Everyone called him a cuck and all this shit. To be honest, at the time, I was like, yeah, that's fucking cringe, but like whatever. I don't know. If he keeps putting out content, I'll keep watching. And then so I was like kind of like, eh. And then but it kind of became more and more clear. Oh god, I just don't want Jess to miss this, but it kind of just, I'm just going to keep going, I guess, for the chat. A lot of you guys probably already know this, but, let's see. Oh my gosh, Seattle Jack just called me kind of cute. Just wait till you see where I go with this.
Oh boy.
And Nemesis knows a little bit where I'm going. I do want to wait though until Jess is here, just she has no idea.
Good chance she's bringing her headphones with her, so she's listening.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, she has to pee. Okay, I didn't see that. All right, good announcement. All right, but anyways, okay, so yeah, so everyone was like, iDubbbz is a cuck. His wife has an OnlyFans. Blah 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 blah. Big drama. After that, a while after that, he stopped posting regular updates on YouTube and he started making pretty honestly, to his credit, like good documentaries. I think his documentaries are actually pretty decent. So he made one on Airsoft Fatty, which is really funny. He made one on Dax Flame, which is another classic YouTuber. I'm sure a lot of people here know who he is, but he's kind of fallen off in recent years. Those are both great documentaries. So his next target was...
Squirrel crap was kind of cringe.
The squirrel crap... Well, yeah, it was kind of... I didn't watch it because I was like, this is fucking boring. But anyways, so he starts on this train of his wife basically like helping run his whole like media, I guess, career or whatever. Anyway, so he starts doing these documentaries that, like I said, I want to give credit to everyone here. I'm not just going to shit all over everyone. If I think they did something good, I'll give them credit. So I think his documentaries are actually pretty good. And so, anyways, his next target was Sam Hyde. So I don't know how many people watching this know who Sam Hyde is, but he's quite a character. I think that's fair to say.
This put it mildly.
To put it mildly, he's quite a character. I personally, I'll say this before I get into explaining exactly who Sam Hyde is. I like Sam Hyde's content. He's funny. He's genuinely funny. Like, $1 Million Extreme is really funny to me. But to put it mildly, like you said, he's kind of a controversial character. Anyways, he started posting skits on YouTube. Just these really subversive, really edgy. Yeah, Seattle Jack. Sam Hyde's still in as bad as Sam Pepper. Anyways, so they ended up whatever. Him and his friends Nick Rochefort and Chris Carroll, I think. Can't remember. It's Christopher or something. Anyways, they started posting videos, pretty funny stuff, very subversive, obviously very ironic in a lot of them. They ended up getting a show on Adult Swim called $1 Million Extreme Presents World Peace. And this is where it gets a little bit more spicy. So, I like a lot of the sketches in World Peace, but the problem is this is right around 2016-ish, 2017, and this is when, like, alt-right figures started getting big on the internet, and it kind of came out that he was, like, associating with people like Richard Spencer, like, pretty questionable people.
I mean, if your content's about being outrageous and stuff, I mean, why not just go to the full extreme and just troll?
Just hang out with neo-Nazis? Yeah.
It's a way of getting views. I mean, I'm not condoning it in any way.
Unironically.
That's the problem, is that it's hard to tell.
Exactly. That's the problem. That's why it kind of fell flat. I mean,
so yeah. Anyways, his show starts on Adult Swim, gets a lot of viewers, gets a lot of just traction. It ends up getting brought to the producer's attention, which I kind of feel like people say that they had to have known before they got the show that they knew about this stuff, and maybe they did, maybe they didn't. I don't know, but. Whatever. Long story short, I'm trying to keep this pretty brief. Long story short, he associates with pretty controversial people. That's all I'll say. I'm not going to say anything crazy about him or his views or anything. But he has espoused some interesting stuff that his fans like to attribute to just being a joke. But at a certain point, it's like, if you just keep saying something, is it a joke anymore? I don't know if I should take you seriously or not.
Joke.
I'll give you credit. You summed up the Sam Hyde stuff in 4 minutes. So
yeah, and I mean, if you guys want to know more about Sam Hyde, just Google his name and you'll get. I was going to get more into it. Well, that was where I was like, I'm gonna need to get a bunch of like clips and stuff to like summarize this. I guess here, I did have this clip. Can I share my screen real quick?
Go for it.
So this is to iDubbbz's credit. This is from his documentary, and I'm going to get into the whole documentary thing. I know everyone's about to talk about. Show Sam's version of the documentary first. I will mention that, and I will get into that. But for right now, I need to get into this real quick, just because I need to keep somewhat of a timeline that makes some sense and isn't just totally schizophrenic here. Anyways, hold up. God damn it. So this is from the beginning of iDubbbz's documentary that he was going to go make on Sam Hyde. A lot of drama happened around this that I will get into afterward, but I think this kind of sums up Sam Hyde's character for those that don't know about him. Let's see. So this is just the intro. It's just a minute or so. Let's see. I think you have to approve it, Jess.
Oh, there we go. I just got the prompt.
All right.
Hey, it's me, Tyler.
Woo!
Ooh, I'm trying.
Oh, wait. Is this displaying for you guys? I'm not seeing it.
It did for a second where he's like, "Hi, this is Tyler," and then it cut
Am I
off.
double clicking? I didn't see
No,
it.
you're good. I'm just gonna share the screen. I think this is a good summation of his outrageous character. But I just want to show just the beginning of this documentary.
That's rude, Satellite.
Not working?
Sorry, Seattleite. My bad.
There's some major
Hard
lag
to
on
have
my
respect
end
for
here.
a city that, you know, every time I go, I just see some homeless person pooping on the wall.
It used to be a beautiful, very clean city. Last time I went there was at least 10 years ago. It was so clean. That was like the takeaway. But like
When is
ever
that?
since then,
1976. Boom.
yes,
Got ya. Fucking
roasted.
got ya.
I went to PAX there for God, I think it was 2013, 2014.
Here.
I don't remember which, but
Let's try. Sorry, let me try this one more time, just because I think this opening thing does just sum up the outrageousness of Sam Hyde real quick. All right, I'm sharing it now. Is it bugging out?
I have some major lag going on here, but let's see. It's not asking me to approve anything. Oh, there it goes. One click.
All right.
Hey, it's me, Tyler. I just got my bowl cut, and I'm really excited about my new bowl cut.
Oh, I know. There it is.
A lot of people think I'm crazy, but what they don't know is that this authentic ethnic head wrap enables me to move, shuck and jive, and groove like an ethnic person. For the sake of argument, you come at me in a public situation, and I have to shoot through a crowd of people to defend myself. Self-defense situation? Bitch, I'm in jail.
They've made him into a meme, which basically means the trolls own him now.
A hoax that makes the rounds just about every time there's a mass shooting in the U.S. The gunman was a man named Sam Hyde.
Many folks posting this photo of a blonde man holding a gun.
Adult Swim has decided to part ways with $1 Million Extreme, an alt-right affiliated show.
Messages of hate, misogyny, anti-Semitism.
You're being such a pussy right now. This man is named Sam Hyde.
Sam Hyde has been misattributed as the gunman.
So if he's not the shooter, who is Sam Hyde?
Anyways, I thought that summed up. He's just an outrageous fucking guy.
yeah, no.
That's
Yeah.
a good overview.
I was laughing all up to the point where I'm just seeing the complete and total flagging with the double barrel. I'm just like,
Oh, I know, right? I always laugh at that part though, where he's like holding the fucking SMG and he's like, "Say it just hypothetically in a self-defense situation. I need to shoot through a crowd of people." So like, that's the thing, man. Sam Hyde is fucking funny. He's a troubling guy, you know, with a lot of the stuff he's said and people he associates with. Anyways. Long story short, let's get back to the main thing. I just wanted to establish that he's kind of an out there guy. So anyways, Idubbbz goes out there to make a documentary. That was the intro to that documentary. What he didn't know was that Sam Hyde, after agreeing to the documentary, basically set up an extremely complicated series of pranks and just massive gaslighting scenarios for him that he was going to put him through while he filmed the documentary. And it's fucking hilarious and insane what he did. And so I have one more video. Let's see. So anyways. Sorry, let me just connect these 2 points. So Idubbbz went out to record this. At some point, realized during filming that Sam was fucking with him the whole time. And then, basically, at that point, I think decided not to go through with actually making the documentary. And so he held on to the footage for like, I think 9 or 10 months, something like that. And eventually Sam had all this footage. And so he was like, fuck it, I'm just going to put out my own because I have hours and hours of footage of this. And I think he said he spent $15,000 on just elaborate pranks to fuck with Idubbbz. Like, he went all out just to fuck with him. He says it was to make the video more funny, and I kind of believe that, but also, who knows? He could have just been doing it just to derail the whole documentary. But let's see. Hold on.
At what point does this intersect with the creator class?
We're getting there.
Okay, sorry.
We're getting there.
Getting ahead of myself.
I told you, it's complicated.
This is definitely the most abbreviated version you can get of Sam Hyde's history.
There's hours and hours of content about
I tried
Creator Clash.
catching up on the topic, and it just seemed like there was just like overwhelming amount of content, and I'm like, I don't have time for this. Like,
and that's why I decided, I was like, okay, there's just too much here, so I just need to probably just talk about it first and just show you brief clips, because otherwise it's gonna go on all fucking night.
Let's go.
So, anyways, this is when Sam released the footage. So again, to put it in perspective, iDubbbz' documentary had not come out by now, because he just, I think, was like, Sam's fucking with me and there's no point in making an actual documentary because nothing that happened was real. And so this just establishes the amount of time and effort that Sam put into just fucking iDubbbz' world up for this documentary. And so here, let me share my screen real quick. And sorry, I know there's probably some people here that know about all this, but I just, for Jess's sake and the people here, yeah, and for the people that don't know
about it.
All right, I just shared it, so give it a minute.
Eugenia.
Hey, this is better ran than most other streams out there, so you know.
Hey, I'm a noob.
To be honest.
It was.
It's not on you, Jess. I mean, I'm just talking. Even the panelists having their stuff, you know.
This is run better than my streams. The other night I played Dead Space for an hour and a half, and I didn't realize that the stream was unwatchable.
We're gonna pause right now because I know there's a lot of thirsty bitches in the chat, and I think it's time to show a little ass. Okay, bear with me.
Oh, please tell me you're playing the freaking. It better be my Bucharest girls. Or my Bucharest girl. No, never mind. No. Sad day.
Enjoy this.
She just lagged out from Twitter.
This did lag out. I saw 3 frames of that video.
What happened? I am not triple clicking. I swear. There's just like a weird lag. There we go.
Bless that California infrastructure.
He's so happy. He's got a...
Oh, I'll believe it. We just don't see him.
I see one still frame of a Twitter post.
What's my stream right now?
I didn't set up... Hey, Sam, I didn't set up the stream, to be fair.
I think this just might be too much bandwidth for what you have to run things off of Twitter and the stream. I think...
That's not
let's
for
see if I
you.
can pull it up for you.
I had to sprinkle that in.
Jess told me, she's like, I stream from a... She's like, I record from a gaming laptop, but like, plot twist, it's a gaming laptop from 2004.
It's like literally like 4 years old, which means it's ancient. I get it. Whatever.
I mean, depends on your, definition of a gaming laptop, I guess. But I did share my stream.
It identifies as a gaming laptop. It told me when I bought it. It said gaming laptop.
Fooled me.
All right, continue your story.
Oh, well, I shared a video, so I was waiting for you to approve. Let me stop real quick.
Oh, shit.
Here, hold on. Let me share it again.
I'll say this. This is better ran than any of the spaces Mario Narwhal has launched recently, so...
Where's the key?
Well, dude, I was saying earlier, I was fucking streaming the Dead Space remake the other night for like 2 hours, and I just didn't look at the preview at all. And I realized eventually that it was literally unwatchable. Like, it was... Oh, sorry, what was that?
I was going to ask how many dead frames were just listed.
Oh, it was fucking crazy. Well, when I looked up at the preview on my upper monitor, it was literally like running at like 5 frames a second. It was like a PowerPoint presentation, and I've been going for like an hour and a half. Like, it was fucking ridiculous. And then I ended up changing settings.
Viewers.
No, I know. I was like, there's like 3 people watching this, and I have no idea how they're even like putting up with this. All right. Anyways, so to get back to the topic, this is Sam Hyde. So the documentary, just get back into the perspective of the story. So iDubbbz recorded this documentary, decided not to put it out. Sam didn't hear any word from iDubbbz at all, and then and then Sam was like, fuck it, I have all this footage and I spent thousands and thousands of dollars on this. So I'm going to put out the footage I have, and so here, I'll let him explain it. But I just need you to see the lengths that they went to fuck with this guy. It's pretty funny.
Anyway, the documentary iDubbbz came out to shoot.
Yeah.
Because we want to release our footage from that.
Yeah.
Because the footage, I don't think the footage is going to be released.
Gotcha.
What do you think about that? Here's the thing. We don't want to like put iDubbbz on blast or do anything weird. iDubbbz came out. He shot a like documentary with me and Nick and the crew here, and I think I probably blew it personally with him, and it's through no fault of his. Whatever. I sent him it doesn't even matter. I think I probably kind of like overwhelmed him. He was on Twitter. He was on Twitter trying to line up fights with people. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yo, can you get me in there? Let me get a fight with Fantano. And I think
And let me, just to interject, those fights he was talking about setting up, that was Creator Clash 1, and Creator Clash 2 is happening in 2.5 weeks. So this is why this connects. So, anyways, just to connect it back to the topic.
Bothered him too much. Something like that. I wasn't like an asshole or anything, but I think I probably just texted him too many times. Anyway, the document, it hasn't come out. It's like almost a year. When was that? 6 months ago? 8 months ago?
Say 8-9 months ago.
8 or 9 months ago, we shot that footage, and it's clear that it's not coming out. And the problem is that we shot a ton of funny stuff, and we took like 2 weeks of our time and shot a bunch of shit that's like really awesome. And we spent like we rented all that shit. We rented
a T-Rex.
Spent fucking $15,000 on the thing. So we got to release our footage.
Yeah.
So that's what we're gonna do.
Here's what happened.
Jet's cutting it up, and it's not to like.
This is what happened.
It's not to make iDubbbz look stupid or anything, or like do anything like. Burn! We took your documentary footage and released it first, dude. No, it's just like we spent $15,000 on this.
Yeah.
We took 9 months to make.
All right. I'm just gonna skip ahead. You get the point. They literally had a Word document written out of ways to fuck with him. And it's one of the funniest fucking things I've maybe ever read. It's so funny.
I mean, to start it off, it's like, oh, he's coming out to do a documentary on me. I'll run a documentary on him.
Yeah, right. Let me burn $15,000 just to fuck with someone.
Come out here and see something depressing, and we like ended up making this kind of like funny thing. I'm
gonna be pausing a lot here. So actually,
Go for it.
Stuff to buy, expensive alcohol, lots of alcohol, a bunch of Pokemon cards. Try to tell them what Pokemon is as if it's some new big thing like crypto. Buying parakeets from Petco, wait for the birds to stop chirping to record rap music. Put cream soda in water bowl.
Stuff to buy, lots of alcohol, a bunch of Pokemon cards.
Sorry, I
try to
didn't
tell them what Pokemon is as if it's some new thing like crypto. Buy parakeets from Petco. Fill fridge with unbagged meat. Spend $10K on scratch tickets. A bunch of dead wasps.
and in the documentary, when he walks into their office, literally there's just a pile of dead wasps on like the desk, just randomly there, and they never address it. They just never address it. It's so fucking funny.
Pound of weed on the table.
All right, scroll down. So we wanted to say part of it was like he was gonna come out and see like where was I in my career after having like fallen off or whatever, and I wanted to be like, well, we're just rapping, we're just like spitting, we're like laying down tracks now, and rapping all day. And Joey was like doing all this shit like yo, check it out, this is kind of like a Drake beat, like making him listen to beats and shit. Record a lot of bad rap music, stage fright where Sam re-records breaths. Insists the
record super quiet N-word ad-libs.
I was laughing at that.
Tunes in the wrong key. Super quiet ad-libs. like a song with the hook swag like iDubbbz. Stage fight over who gets to use the alias Cream Boy.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I don't know.
No, you're good.
I don't know how at this point in time there would be any form of swag from iDubbbz, considering the guy at this point looked like a pedophile.
Yeah, no, it was not good for him, even when this happened. And this was, at this point now, so this was almost 2 years ago from right now. when the original recording happened. So this is like old. This is old shit. So this is why I want to like establish this. This isn't going on forever.
Keep fucking.
I swear to God, we're not gonna go through the whole thing. But there's just some fucking funny stuff here.
It's an hour long.
Yeah, no. We're definitely not finishing the video.
Takes
But
someone else. Oh man.
I love this. One song is entirely stolen Michael Jackson Human Nature lyrics. So whatever. We don't need to watch more. You get it. Oh, okay. We'll cut it off there.
Got it.
I would recommend watching this again because they go through the whole list of everything that they did, and it's so fucking funny. There's like one where one of my favorites is they say that they like keep talking about crypto just all the time, but they have like a monitor in their office that just tracks the value of a US dollar against the US dollar, so it's just a straight line. Like, it's a live graph of the value of a United States dollar against a dollar. Like, so it's just one line. But for some reason, they have a dedicated monitor for it. So anyways, they just keep doing just dumb shit. So anyways, long story short, I just had to establish. So he got fucked with hard. Okay. Long story short. So let's see. So yeah. Sorry, let me scroll. I had like a vague outline of what I wanted to talk about. So yeah, anyways, Sam Hyde's a controversial figure. He goes out there to do this documentary. It becomes clear at some point. So this is where the drama starts. Sorry. Well, there was drama before this, but this is where they really start butting heads.
Yeah, okay. iDubbbz is insecure.
He's insecure, but also, again, I want to give full credit to either side here. And there's a point where it's going to shift from one to the other for sure. And actually, not even because I don't think Sam Hyde's particularly a good guy, but I think recently iDubbbz has proven himself to be a little bit more shady. So iDubbbz didn't release the documentary because, from what I can tell, it seemed like he was being clearly disrespected, which, I mean, obviously he was. So, which is understandable. Like, they'd be like, well, fuck that, I'm not going to put this out because this guy clearly was just fucking with me the whole time. After 9 months, Sam puts out his footage. Eventually, iDubbbz did release his documentary. And it was actually a little bit revealing on Sam's side. So eventually Sam unveils that everything was he was just fucking with him the whole time. He just fully reveals it. Like, to the point that Sam hired like this woman just like off the street to pretend to be his girlfriend, and they like shaved her head and like
for the troll of it or what?
No, like it was all like on the up and up. They just hired her. They're like, pretend to be my girlfriend.
There's a
and
price
just fuck
tag
with this
for
guy.
everything.
Right. And so, like, she just was, like, acting like a fucking complete psychopath and shit. So it was, like, at that point, it's, like, eventually he put it together, like, he's just fucking with me. And I swear to God, I'm trying to make this as, like, short as possible. It's just, there's so much. But,
I appreciate you. Thank you.
I'm so sorry. I know we're going over what you planned.
It's all good.
So anyways, long story short, that all happens. iDubbbz releases his documentary, and then it kind of shows that after the bit was revealed, after the joke was, like, revealed by Sam, iDubbbz kept trying to get into contact with Sam to be like, okay, the joke's over, the prank's over, can we actually like talk and like have an interview? And Sam just kind of ghosted him for like 2 weeks while he was out there. And so it seemed like both of them kind of had a misunderstanding about what was going to happen. So like, I think Sam thought that iDubbbz was going out there to make just a hit piece on him, and then I think that iDubbbz thought that he had gone out there and Sam had just completely wasted his time. And I kind of believe feel like both of them were understandable in believing that. So it was just kind of a big miscommunication. But anyways, fast forward after that, they just stopped talking to each other. And then iDubbbz puts on a boxing event for charity. And it's really actually genuinely good. Like, I watched the first one, and it's a bunch of YouTubers that do celebrity or YouTuber boxing. They end up doing this whole big event and raise a ton of money for charity. Sam gets banned from the event, even though he's paid $10,000 for front row tickets to the event. And then Sam's like, well, what the fuck? I thought we were kind of cool. I thought we just fucked with each other, and now we're like... But that's not the worst part. Harley from Epic Mealtime was the second headliner of the fight. He was the second name on the card, or one of the second names on the card, for his boxing match. He's a big deal. He has like 10 million subscribers or something on YouTube. He went to go fight, and Sam Hyde trained Harley for the fight. And so his trainer gets banned from the fight. Harley ends up going and fighting, doesn't even mention Sam. clearly iDubbbz doesn't like Sam. And then after that, he ends up winning his fight, whatever, it's cool. Sam gets banned, there's a bunch of big drama. I'm just going to skip over all of that. So now, fast forward to Creator Clash 2. Froggy Fresh. You may know him as Krispy Kreme. He's an OG YouTuber. Yeah, and so he's a
comedian, right?
And a comedian.
Okay.
Yep, he gets put on the card to fight at Creator Clash 2. So the first one was a massive success for charity. The second one's got to be even a bigger success for charity, right? And they get Froggy Fresh on, and people are fucking hyped. They want to see Froggy Fresh fight.
Froggy Fresh.
The problem is, Froggy goes to Sam Hyde to train for boxing. No. And so, iDubbbz knows this.
Why is it still showing that comment? I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. You're good. I swear to God.
Like 10 minutes.
Oh, no, you're good. We're almost at the end of this. I swear to God. I told you this would take a while to talk about.
No, it's all good.
And so, anyways, Froggy Fresh gets announced as a fighter. Gets to the end, or gets near to the end. The fight's in 2.5 weeks, guys. Like, this is close. It's happening in 2.5 weeks.
I think that this was dropped at the last minute.
He got dropped from the card. Listen to this. iDubbbz's wife has an OnlyFans, like I mentioned earlier.
Oh, no.
Froggy Fresh on Twitter makes a joke saying, if I lose my fight, I will subscribe to her OnlyFans. That's all he said. That's just clearly a joke.
Pretty benign.
Pretty benign. Gets dropped immediately. Immediately. I mean, like an hour later, they tweet out, Froggy Fresh is now dropped from the event. And so...
It's so small PP energy.
It's so small PP energy, but also, like... He even asked... So, Harley, the guy that I said that Sam Hyde had trained for the previous Creator Clash, he asked Harley, and Harley said it was fine. I think he even talked to iDubbbz, and iDubbbz said, yeah, you can train with whoever you want or whatever. But what pissed them off was him saying, I'll subscribe to your wife's OnlyFans if I lose my fight. So clearly a fucking joke.
That's
anyone with half a brain.
The comedian, does his wife actually have an OnlyFans? Like,
yes.
Yeah,
his wife does have an OnlyFans.
Yeah, it came out in 2020 during all of COVID.
Why is it a problem?
So this is what I wanted to get to, and I'm sorry, I had to establish all the drama. But this is what the meat of the discussion here.
Foundational, got it. But if she has one, why does it fucking matter?
I think it's because he trained with Sam. I think that's the problem. I think iDubbbz still has a beef with Sam, which is fucking stupid.
It definitely is because it's because he made a joke about the OnlyFans, and he's really not cool with his wife actually doing it, no matter how much he says.
He's comfortable with it being a cuck.
I mean, it's basically, it's basically Will Smith light at this point.
Well, listen, like, honestly, and you guys are going to shit on me for this. I would never personally date or marry anyone that had an OnlyFans, but, like, my thing is, like, I don't give a shit. If your wife has an OnlyFans, that's your relationship. That's not any of my business.
Your problem.
But don't fucking, like, when your wife has a public OnlyFans, and then you get, like, Froggy had been training for 6 months. The fight is in 2.5 weeks. And so the other guy, Chris Raygun, who's another YouTuber, who he was going to fight now, is going to be fighting a guy who's been training for 2 weeks. So, like, the fight's just totally bullshit now.
It's going to be a one-sided, no one even cares.
Well, and wouldn't you be pissed if you were that guy, if you were Chris, and you're like, okay, so I've been training for 6 months to fight a guy that's also been training for 6 months. Oh, oops, whoops. Now I'm going to fight a guy who's been training for 2 weeks. So even if I win, it doesn't matter because I'm just going to look like a fucking bitch anyway, because it's like, obviously I'm going to win.
I doubt that. These guys are just doing it for the extra clout. They aren't really doing it for charity.
Well, sure.
No, they're all narcissists.
Well, I guess, though, but to that point, this is something I forgot to bring up. So I just mentioned this earlier. I was in a group following all this, and there's been some developments last night about this, and I just couldn't get into the group, so I don't know what happened. But there was a first Twitter space that happened that Keemstar was hosting, and I'm not a fan of Keemstar. He's an asshole. Almost no one likes Keemstar, but I was in that group, and Sam showed up. Froggy showed up, Harley showed up, another guy named Gideon showed up. I think he has like 6 million subscribers on YouTube. He showed up. Gideon came in and he said, if you add him back to the card, I'll give you $100,000 right now to charity. And they still won't add him back. Yeah, so now they're just denying $100,000 to charity.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's never been about charity. They use this as a publicity stunt. That's what it's always been, and that was the evidence behind it.
Maybe they are. You're probably right.
Collectively, they offered over $500,000 to charity after everything to entice them, and they still said no.
Well, and that's the thing. So it's like it seems like it's coming down now to be just pettiness on iDubbbz and Anissa's part, which is like
I shared my screen of the Creator Clash official, statement.
The response. Yeah, I was about to bring that up. Yeah, if you could bring that up, Jess.
Oh, I'm working on it.
No worries.
I'm having some connectivity issues, so bear with me a moment.
As you may be aware,
I should not be having any connectivity issues. I am hardwired in. This is bullshit.
Well, it's displayed now. You did good.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
All right.
As you may be aware, we recently announced Froggy Fresh would be leaving the Creator Clash 2 ticket. We want to provide some additional information around the rationale for this decision to help clarify some of the online chatter. We have a legally binding code of conduct that each of our Creator Clash 2 fighters are held to, the violation of which is grounds for termination. Unfortunately, there were several violations made by Froggy Fresh during his tenure with Creator Clash this year. The Creator Clash 2 team, inclusive of the public or the production company, takes violations seriously and made several unsuccessful attempts to address them directly with Froggy Fresh in the hopes we could work together to get things back on track. When it became clear that the exhibited behavior wasn't stopping at risk to the other fighters, fans, and others involved in the event, the Creator Clash 2 team made the collective decision to move forward without Froggy Fresh on the ticket. Our number one priority is to ensuring Creator Clash 2 is a positive, safe, and welcoming space for everyone. We look forward to kicking off an amazing event and raising a lot of money for charity. Creator Clash and iDubbbz have already donated $50,000 for each of Froggy Fresh's supported charities, Kids Cancer Foundation and the Nicholas Children's Hospital, for a total of $100,000. They will also remain beneficiaries for the money raised throughout the event itself. The fighters have all been working so hard and can't wait to get into the ring. Let's focus on their fights, not any that might exist online.
Yeah, so it's obviously bullshit. If you look into the comments, it's just...
I'm more for this.
Yeah. Yeah, so they've been getting dragged over the coals for, at this point, 4 or 5 days, just constantly. They block anyone that even mentions it. It's getting insane. And so, like I said, at first I was like, all right, I watch iDubbbz. If his fucking wife does OnlyFans, I wouldn't be fine with that. But if he is, then whatever, I don't know. It's not my fucking wife, But now at this point, he's just completely revealed himself as just a fucking cuck. I mean, like, full on. Like, it's just ridiculous. And it's like, hey man, especially in boxing, grow a thick fucking skin. People are gonna talk shit. You're gonna talk shit to everyone. And also, one piece of context I didn't provide for this was Anissa, so iDubbbz's wife, his name is Anissa. Anissa's mom was talking shit to Froggy constantly on Twitter. Just constantly talking shit to him. I think probably because he was training with Sam. And like I said, again, I'm not defending Sam. Sam has done some shit that I really don't agree with, and he associates with some people that I fucking hate, like, genuinely. Like, Richard Spencer's a piece of shit. I think everyone can agree on that.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know, dude. At a certain point, it's clearly just vanity. Like, you're so upset. Your wife has a public OnlyFans. Any one of the three of us or anyone in chat could go subscribe to Anissa's OnlyFans right now. And it's not like it's hidden. It's not like no one knows it. iDubbbz talked about it on his own YouTube channel. But one of the fighters fucking references it once, and he's out. He's out. He's been paying for his training out of pocket for 6 months. Flew across the country to Rhode Island to train with Sam, and now he's out. So you just wasted his fucking time for 6 months.
But
for
he
nothing.
got signed up with another fight group. Like,
he got signed up.
right?
Well, Keemstar, who is another guy I'm not a fan of either, but Keemstar apparently offered him a fight. He said he would set up a boxing match. So, I mean, hopefully they do that and Froggy can actually fight. But it's just like, it's such bullshit, man, to like waste someone's time like that.
Do you think the drama's going to be closed out with him transferring over to another fight group and it's just like going to die out, or is it going to carry on?
I don't think so. Oh, sorry, go on.
All drama is just going to simmer out eventually, but iDubbbz will have this looming over his head. This puts a permanent stain on Creator Clash.
This has been because honestly, dude, the first Creator Clash was actually good. Like it was actually pretty good. And
I loved watching Graham Stephan go at it.
yeah, and I love Hundar. I'm a fucking huge Couch Hop fan, so I was glad to see him come back. And then Alana Pierce is fighting in the next Creator Clash. I'm gonna still watch Creator Clash, but it's just like you're throwing the reputation of this fucking fight promotion into the garbage because you're mad that your fucking wife, that someone referenced the fact that your wife has a fucking OnlyFans. If you care about it that much, talk to her about it. You know what I mean? If you don't care, then you don't care, and then I'm like, whatever, I don't give a shit. It's not my fuck. Like I said, it's not my wife. I don't care.
But when somebody says something and it's obviously a vulnerability or it's a vulnerable spot, there's a sensitive subject, it's going to get blown way more out of proportion than it was before.
Right. Well, and now they're threatening to sue Froggy for like something.
What?
Well, this is the drama that I heard about, but I wasn't able to listen into. So maybe someone in chat or Nemesis here knows more. It was something about, it wasn't defamation because there's no case for that, but it was something, right?
The only thing that they could possibly be is breach of contract. But there's
I guess.
But what was in the contract? Unless we know exactly what the contract was, that
unless in the contract it says you can never reference the fact that my wife has an OnlyFans, it's like
bullshit. That's like
even
totally
then, that's
so far removed from
that would
any
be
kind of
unrealistic.
contractual agreement. Like, oh, my partner outside of this agreement that is so far removed. No, there's no legal merit to that at all.
And that's so unrealistic. Any lawyer fresh out of law school could crack that freaking clause.
Well, this might be when we need to call up Mr. Sam Manning, who's an aspiring lawyer here. He has more knowledge.
Are we going to bring Sam on? Did you share the link?
He wanted to get a call. He wanted to get a call in. Sam, post in the chat if you want to call in and tell us what the legal standing of this is.
Do you want to join for a few minutes until, like, before we kill the stream? Is this a thing? Are we going to do it?
I don't even know if he's listening. I think he's just arguing right
he's
now.
He's just shitposting in the chat.
He is defending me, which is rare.
Oh, that's cute.
I like how we've just had two cripples squaring off on the screen for like the past 15 minutes.
Yeah, I know. I was about to mention we've just had the same screen going on. Sam says I am here.
The guy
Sam. Well, shit. Actually, hold on. I have an audio filter going on, so it's probably going to cut off phone audio. Sam, can you how do we get Sam on the stream easily here?
He says I am
Jamie
here.
sends the link over Twitter. Or not Jamie, Jess.
I could, but
I'll share.
Nah, it has to be Jess. Sorry, names that start with J. I already told you, I'm not good with names. I'm good with faces. I can be like, hey, I recognize it, yeah.
Just a moment.
Anyways, yeah,
You're
sorry.
too young to know that reference. God
Hold,
damn
please.
it.
I know. Hold, please.
Just
It's when
moment.
It's when someone asks you to hold something.
No, god damn it, no. It's from Office Space.
I'm shit posting Jess. I almost called you Steph. Jess. Whatever you are.
Like the alternate? Stuff the alternate? All right, fine. He can come on for a few minutes. Holy moly, my audio panels just fell down. One moment, please.
You just made Sam's night.
Dude, Sam's been in the chat. Like, Alexa kept banning him.
He's been going ham. He's been going ham. I don't want him to go full baboon like he's been threatening to do.
He's gonna go Shockma mode.
Oh, hey.
Do you guys know what Shockma is? Because Sam and I...
That movie?
Yeah.
I finally...
I think I saw it through Red Letter Media. Sorry. I'm talking over you.
No, that's fine. When he sent that link, I was like, "Oh my god, this is fantastic!" It is a Japanese snow monkey just losing its crap over closed doors.
I sent Sam that trailer once, where at the end where the guy goes Shockma, and he fucking lost his mind, and now it's like, oh, go ahead.
I really hope I can watch Party it. I would love to watch Party that.
No, we can absolutely watch Party Shockma.
Let's do it. Oh my god, we have to step.
I mean, I'll host it. We can get Jess out of this, but we'll watch Party Shockma for sure.
I'm down. Like, why are you gonna knock me out?
Jess she's all nervous over here. She's like, "Don't blow up my YouTube channel."
I said, don't nuke my channel. Secondly,
I didn't nuke your channel.
I told you I started on the Cooper Libres an hour before the stream so that I would be good to go.
Hey,
All
you know
fine.
what? If anything, my comments beforehand were more likely to nuke your channel than his. So
You were fine. It was fine.
All I did was talk about
I
a
was
guy.
touching on very touchy people. Like you even mention their name and they get a whiff of it. All of a sudden, their jowls start quivering at the fact that they can probably get a lawsuit out of it.
Yikes.
I guess despite the lawsuit, I will say bringing up Sam Hyde is also a little dicey because he's involved in some stuff. So I feel like you and I both we got our controversy, digs. We got our claws in there a little bit.
Oh, did you guys hear about Disney? They freaking tried to pull some
thing?
really shady crap regarding the land development area that just got outed today.
Disneyland or Disney World?
Disney World. What
What
was it?
happened?
The Reedy
Dude, the
Creek
Disney World
development area?
land development shit is fucking. It's been weird from the start. That was weird from
it just came out
like from
that
jump.
It just came out that they right during the day that DeSantis was signing over the powers to his special counsel appointed, that Disney had a open forum that they announced and agreed upon that, yeah, no worries. The council can choose to do whatever they want with the area, but final approval has to go through Disney. And because we got this in before the deadline and that signed over, they have no other say in it. And they said that the duration of this order lasts for 21 years after the last descendants of King Charles pass away. That's right. They took the timeline of this thing to expire 21 years after the British monarchy ends.
That's gotta get appealed, though. That's bullshit.
It's just them basically forcing the Florida taxpayer to freaking pay out court fees in order for them to have to go over this crap that will get overturned, and there's a good chance that they won't get freaking court fees back. That I at the very least want Disney to just get wrecked. I want them to get so publicly ruined that they end up having to close down the park. At this point, I don't even care. This lost all
Disney.
the magic.
No, fuck Disney. Burn it out of the ground. I don't give a shit. It's not like they've made anything good in the last fucking 10 years.
I know.
Is Sam, by the way, Jess, sorry, is Sam in contact with you? What's going on with
I
Sam?
sent Sam the link.
Here, I can call him.
Call him. He said, I'm here. Oh, shit. He's here. I didn't click the thing.
Yes.
Sorry.
Hey, Sam.
I was like, what the fuck is going on? Jess, you got some fucking boomer tech issues over
No,
here.
dude.
No,
Jess left me backstage for like fucking 15 minutes while I listened to Nemesis
you gotta
and her
hype it up.
talk.
It's sort of like a
We're having a
WWE
good
match here. You gotta
time.
let
It's
me,
fine.
gotta let the hype build up, and then all of a sudden, your boy is here.
I gotta say, Sam, thank you for sticking up for me in the chat there.
I do like the Avalanche Vosh nickname. I think I might roll with that.
No, honestly, it's funny.
Look at
but
that
also
Stanley
I'm gonna
Cup.
rep-
I know Seattle
I'm
Light.
Stanley Cup champions, motherfuckers.
What a little-
Get salty about it, bitch. You gonna go full retard mode?
Hey, Seattleite Jack has to suffer sitting in climate change.
Yeah, hey, Seattleite Jack. Hey, Seattleite Jack, read it and weep. Fucking.
What a fucking
2022 Stanley Cup, bud. Read it and weep.
Satellite Jack, Howard, and Mug have been so good to me. You play nice.
I'm fine with everyone but Seattleite Jack. Read it and weep.
Yes, no fucking way. Especially after Alexa, when I first joined.
Hey, how are the Seattle fucking Kraken doing, bud? How are they doing? Look at their record.
Oh no.
Hey, you got called
Oh, no.
Discount Vosh, Jamie. How you feel about that?
Oh no, I was reading it. Honestly, that was pretty funny. Hey, at least I'm not in a man bun. I'm wearing a hat.
I know. Jamie, the whole Sam Hyde thing is a fucking rabbit hole. I will tell you that. It's sort of like you're Alice in Wonderland and you go down the little rabbit
Did
hole.
I not do a decent job of summing it up?
It's hard to
though?
sum up, so I gave you shit. I'm like, if this was a presentation in college, though, you might be fucked. If I was your professor,
Sure.
I'd give you maybe like a C+ for trying. So,
Well, but this isn't a college class.
There was an agreement made prior to any streaming that happened that said faces would be shown.
there is an agreement.
I'm showing my face. I look like a homeless man.
Hey,
yeah.
Let's go.
What's up? As Alexa would say.
Oh, dude, blast the jerseys.
I know, it's pretty funny. Seattleite Jack's gonna have a fucking triggering overload, and you see in the background there's a little Avalanche playoff tickets right there, baby. So
Seattleite Jack hates white people. He's racist. Breaking news.
I wish I had a better setup, so but I'm on my lap.
Wait, actually, who's Vosh here? The guy spamming "I hate white people," or the guy over here defending Sam Hyde?
What's up, baby? Stanley Cup champs. No, what's up? What's up? I gotta check the chat. Alexa's losing her mind. Your Mexican is tan, but your I mean, hey, I've been drinking a little bit, so my eyes might be a little. And hey, Nemesis got that hat on. I know he was a fan. Let's go. What?
Oh shit! I just saw. Hell yeah, dude.
Wardrobe change.
Welcome everybody from California, where I'm sitting right now. It's been raining all day. Raining like Seattleite Jack's tears.
We had sun. We had a whole plethora of emotional weather today. Ultimately ended in a very nice sunset.
I saw that you got snow. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
It was weird.
Let's see. Sam, show your Mexican face. Jesus. Alexa.
I had 70
I don't know what to say. Jess, you gave her too much power, and she's
I just made her a mod. I didn't give her
You gave her so much power to ban people. Rookie mistake.
Dude, Sam's mad. He got fucking. I saw you get muted for like.
I was salty as fuck. I'm not gonna lie, Alexa.
Whoa, John Archer. Cool.
John.
What'd John say?
John.
What'd he say? Oh, whoa.
Dude,
hey.
Get out of the chat, bud. See if we give a fuck. Stanley Cup champs.
None of that.
How's Tampa Bay doing after we bent them over a barrel in fucking finals last season?
Where's Vasti at?
Ew.
Let's see.
Sorry, Jess.
Oh, look at all the chats. So you guys fucking ignore the chat. I'm looking at it because I want to,
There's so much going on. I'm having a hard time
it's true.
juggling the chat.
I had to sum up 2.5 years of boxing YouTuber drama in 20 minutes.
There's a lot of autism there. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh no.
Jess, how do you feel this being your first stream? How you feeling right now? You feel good?
It's way more fun than trying to put out a video where I'm talking to the camera and it's like
I feel
really stress-inducing. This is
I've
way
had
more
fun.
Hey, my soul, now that I can see you and we're eye to eye, my soul has been stolen officially.
Oh, good lord.
Who?
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
I thought you had some.
Get out of here. Get out of here. You're out of here, bud.
You guys are great for playing along, but I know it's phony. Don't worry about it.
I was trolling. You know me.
Always trolling. It's great.
Hey, you know what?
I wouldn't know how to deal with real Sims.
When Alexa
keep on trolling.
Handling Sims is simple.
She put me in timeout. She was begging me to come back.
All right, here. You guys talk amongst yourselves. I have to piss. I'll be right back.
Here.
Jeez, he disappeared. Holy shit! What the fuck?
Right to the background.
Can I do cool backgrounds or what the? I don't even know.
Try it out. See what happens.
Virtual background. Got it. Let's try it. Let's see. Look at that. It's like talking to Alexa sometimes, like talking to a brick wall. Look at that. Look at my house.
Oh, so classy with the piano.
Look at my cribs.
Why are you looking to get into law? You're already set up for life, bro.
I know. Seriously. Let's see. Jamie was all prepared and shit. I'm like, Jesus Christ, bro. Look at his cool ass backgrounds all moving and shit. I mean, hey, it's like Zoom.
But better.
It's true. So what's going on in the background there? And Nemesis, is that Tekken or
Frosty Faustings?
All right.
Fighting game tournament. Just it's what I usually have on the background.
So you're talking about you work on super yachts?
Used to, yeah.
Jesus Christ, that's kind of lit.
Yeah. Hey, it was a filthy job. Someone had to do it, and no one was taking up the positions. And I'm like, all right, give me an angle grinder. I'll handle most of the shit.
I mean, you're on the fucking beach. It's a lot better than me in California right now, where you're just, it's snowing and raining and misery.
Knows how to party.
Whoa, Jameson magic.
California.
I appeared out of the void.
And you know, funny, Howard's trolling the fuck out of Alexa right now. He's saying peen. I was like, I was like, Alexa, how the fuck don't you know all these terms? You fucking boomer.
Oh no! Oh no! The chat.
Your chat has just been hijacked by a bunch of maniacs. And
Yeah, I know. That's why I stopped reading it. I was like, I don't even know what's happening here.
No. The thing is, it's the autonomous zone people, and there's the autonomous zone chat, and when they combine, it's just out of control. It's
a madhouse.
It's beautiful.
The thing is, you need to just fill your chat with simps, and then it'll be fine.
Hey,
So I have two sims, and they're currently on stream right now, and they are phony sims. They're not genuine sims. They are just in it to battle each other, just for the sake of it, and it's funny as fuck. But I don't have actual sims.
You gotta be
People
like
are leaving.
Sauron. You gotta bring your simp army together. You gotta have
All two of you?
I mean, you have more, Jess, don't you? I thought you had OnlyFans.
No, I don't have
I'm
OnlyFans.
joking. iDubbbz went full cuck though, which is what is the funniest part about anything Jameson has said tonight. Because I'm like, dude, that motherfucker sold out. So
Hey, I covered it.
I honestly,
I'm just a journalist here, dude. I just cover the news.
I could never. Be
The
the one
autonomous
that had
zone is where
OnlyFans.
crazy shit happens. I'm not gonna lie, John Archer. I see your
Autonomous
post
zone
there.
has been so much fun. I've been
It
having
is.
a blast.
Well, this is stream. This is stream number 1 for Jess, and I don't write her off completely. This has been fun.
No,
I think this
Number
has been
Can't
fun.
hit on her base
I've
ginger.
had a great time. Like, I don't know.
Somebody was
played-
fat shaming Jess earlier. I'm like, damn, like what's going on here?
They were fat shaming me actively? Or
No, I don't know.
Oh.
You mentioned fat shaming.
Oh
earlier.
yeah, no. The Ricada fat shame of Fair and Balanced back in like October was really effective for me, and since then I've lost like 35 pounds. So
Dude,
Good for you.
Jameson, you look like you're about to go to fucking Woodstock, bro. Are you gonna get a haircut anytime soon?
Well, I've been trying hard lately to cultivate a kind of fat David Koresh look, and I think
I feel
I've
like
pretty much
Jameson
nailed it.
could be a cult leader though. Like, look at that man.
You know, I
I'm
seem
really
reasonable to a fault, so I probably could. I've often considered starting a cult, but
I mean, hey,
you know,
religion it's tax free in America and stuff.
exactly. You're reading my mind, brother.
No, with the OnlyFans. No, stop.
There's only one reason why I can never be with a woman.
I like how. Wait, hold on. I like how Jess was like thumbs down with the OnlyFans, but thumbs up with the cult. So I think Jess just told me that I should start a cult.
I think Jess.
Chat.
Go for it.
Who wants to join my
It's
cult?
ours.
Chat. Who wants to join my cult? Let's do this.
Let's see.
Avalanche
Jess, fat
Vosh
shame
is starting a
Jess.
cult.
I fat shame
Jameson,
myself.
you gotta change your name to that on fucking Twitter now. It's
Avalanche Vosh.
GPT, no more.
Nah, GoblinGPT is too funny to me.
It's
I can't
hilarious.
stop it.
It's so funny.
I dig it.
I do behave
It's
like a
fucking
goblin
money.
on Twitter.
Except Jameson isn't cucked like Vosh. I've seen Vosh, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, what's
Yeah,
going
no,
on?
Vosh is a fucking.
My chat has
Disgrace.
turned on me.
Yes. Well, no, hold on. We can get Seattle. I
You
think Seattle loves
assholes.
Jack.
That's what happens when
Hey,
you have a
John Archer,
phone.
you get cult bitches when you bring bitches to the cult. That's how it works. All right. This is age old wisdom here.
Yeah, Scientology.
Yeah.
Oh man, Jameson, you. Just
But
gotta
also,
get-
your bitches are my bitches.
We
It's
gotta have
basically
levels.
pyramid scheme.
Jameson,
of-
to our
of
cult,
getting
we gotta
laid.
have levels like Scientology.
Yeah.
Where it's like you pay $500,000 to go up this next level and learn and become enlightened. Like
Level one
extreme
level 1
motherfucker.
is shit posting on Twitter, and then level 2 is being a Jess simp, and then
Getting 0 bitches.
all this damn. Come on, John. You don't think we're gonna? You know, all the cult leaders have bitches around them. Like, have you seen the documentaries, bro?
you ever seen? Hold on. Who's the guy? I was actually thinking about this bit. I've been doing this bit like with the like group chats that I've been in for a while, where I'm like, I'm gonna start a cult, and like just joking about it. And I was like, oh, actually, this is a cult leader I kind of actually look like. Hold on.
We gotta bring Nemesis into the cult.
Let me. I'll show you. I'll show you the guy. He's Japanese, but I feel like if I were Japanese, I would look like this guy.
You don't want me part of the cult. You know I'll tear it apart from
Lordy.
the inside out.
Nemesis, you gotta play along with it so you can get paid, motherfucker, and get the bitches.
What do you think?
Oh,
I'm gonna
dude,
steal all the money.
there are 11 people watching this fucking
Whistleblowing
live
all
stream.
y'all.
You think I can't fucking You think 11 people? I can't outsmart them.
John Archer got nuked from Twitter. Jesus. Well, pray for the lad. Ella G. Irwin went after him. Ella G. Alexa G. Irwin went after him.
Oh.
Asahara, yeah. What is it? Fucking someone just commented Asahara. What the fuck is it?
Jameson, where'd you get your fucking background at?
Shoko Asahara. Shoko Asahara. Yeah. User has been banned for naughty words. Just like he knows exactly what I was fucking saying.
I seen that. What's the Netflix documentary? The crazy ass one with the organ call where they like took over. Dude.
I just gotta give a shout out to User has been banned. That's exactly the fucking guy I was thinking about. Shoko Asahara was a Japanese cult leader. And I look kind of like him, except I have beaver teeth and I wear glasses.
Oh, come on. That's more mild than my freaking 2 suspensions on freaking Twitter.
What cult leader are you there, Nemesis? What cult leader would you be?
Me? Shoot. I don't know. Probably Manson.
Bro, you want to move to California? Jesus.
I'd be way too open to just having people do my dirty work. I'd just be like, no, go, be free, do crazy stuff.
Right.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like the only reason I haven't started a cult is it actually requires more work than people give it credit for.
Oh, without a doubt, you would have to do so much work to make sure that crap didn't come crashing down on you on a RICO case.
Well, and you just have to keep gaslighting the fuck out of your followers. Like, you know what I mean? They're gonna start getting doubts, and you just have to like, no, like, you know what I mean? You got to go in there and really just fucking get them back in line. I'm not down for that. If I'm a cult leader, I want everyone to just do what I tell them to. I don't want to have to put
if I'm
effort
gonna be a cult
it.
leader, I'm gonna go full blown, just deep into it. If you're going that way, you might as well go whole ass, not half ass.
Can we train monkeys to be like baboons, like Shakma, to defend our base?
Jess, you're muted.
Jess, I can't hear you. I don't speak ginger.
Shit balls. I was just gonna say.
Wait, this is getting recorded, right? Because I feel like we're getting into the swing of things here.
That's fine. That's all
Okay.
No,
Jameson,
I need to
you're becoming
acknowledge
used.
what Alexa says here, that we need to thank Jack. He stayed on for my live longer than he does his own show. That's
yes.
No, Seattleite Jack is a good guy. I respect that.
Thank you, Seattleite Jack. You will be my ultimate disciple.
I don't know what his problem is. Go to fucking Climate Pledge Arena, you motherfucker. Cry.
Hey, do you have any legal shit to say, Sam?
What's up?
Do you have any legal shit to say on anything?
Oh, we were asking him about what we were gonna ask you, Sam.
Legal advice yet, but but I feel like there's a lot of drama.
No. Not legal advice. But we're saying like, yeah. We're just saying. So about this, about the Froggy Fresh stuff. I've been keeping you updated here and there.
A little bit.
Yes.
What case do they would they have? Maybe potentially, even just hypothetically, what would they even have? Because they're trying to sue him now.
Well, they're trying to sue over the fight contract, right?
It's got to be something like that. But I mean, yeah. Well, obviously, because otherwise, what would they have?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it would be over. I guess the boxing match that they had. Because I mean, if there's money involved and stuff like that, I can see that for sure.
Well, but the contract would have to outline like you can't mention my wife's OnlyFans, right?
Or
so
you can't hang out with Sam Hyde,
or you can't, yeah.
I mean, most contracts like that, I feel like with celebrity boxing matches and content creators have some kind of terms in there, what you can and can't do. But I'm not sure. I would have to see what.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
That's understandable, though.
Contract, we wouldn't actually know what he could possibly be in violation of.
Yeah, I mean, it's up. I mean, I guess we'll see if they release anything. But I mean, I would love. I would love to see them fight. It's like get the fuck over this petty YouTube drama and just 1v1 you fucking pussies.
Well, dude, Sam Hyde is like 6'5", and iDubbbz I think is like 5'8". So like, there's no way they would ever be able to. He's fucking huge.
Oh no,
Sam Hyde is fucking huge. Yeah, he's huge. Yeah, he's a big fucking guy.
He does not look like he's 6'5". What the fuck?
I'm 5'7". I could square up with freaking iDubbbz. Let's do it. Let's get me big and put me on the card against iDubbbz.
What would be here? This is a question I posed to Sam and my brother in a group chat that we share. What would be your like if you were a boxer? What would be your walkout music? Like your song that you would play when you walk out to the ring?
That's a good question.
I
gotta think about that, to be honest. You could really fuck with somebody's head and just go with something completely trolling.
Can I stream mine?
I would go out to "Bitch Lasagna" by PewDiePie.
Bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna. I love
That song is pretty funny.
I don't think we could. I don't think we could stream it. That'll definitely get us dinged with.
Jameson.
Even if it's already on YouTube.
Yeah.
Even if it's already on YouTube.
Unless it's free license.
It's fair use.
Yeah, dude, copyright or.
It's fair use.
Just talk over it. Just talk over it.
No, let's comment on the song.
Yeah,
we can do that. That's transformative.
Every
Let's do
frame
that.
a pause.
I feel like your song would be I don't know, Jameson.
No, I know exactly what mine would be, and this isn't even a joke. This isn't even a joke. This is exactly what mine would be.
Alexa.
Oh,
That's the Keeb's favorite. That's the Keeb's favorite phrase when he's DMing the bitches. Please
mine would be
send a photo
"Usual
of Bob and
Suspects" by
Megan.
Hollywood Undead.
The Keeb.
That's Hollywood Undead is a name I have not heard for a number of years. I appreciate you for bringing that up. Sorry, Jess. What did you say?
Oh, I was just saying Saqib is a fucking thorn in my side. Like
the Pakistani.
I don't have any direct reason to hate him, but I really dislike him.
He's a little shitlord for sure. Jameson and
He's a big phony. Like I like people that are real, and he comes across as like a huge phony. And I don't.
He's like, hold up, Jess.
This would be my boxing song here.
It's like, meh.
It's like, what's going on?
Are we sharing thing?
Oh, here we go.
Okay, go.
All right, this would be my boxing walkout song.
All right. Alexa, he just invites me, and there's some good spaces. I'm like, come on.
Why is the search bar Cashmere LED?
Oh well, Led Zeppelin.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm just thinking like.
All right, that's all I'll let play. But you guys know. If you guys know, you guys call me. You guys act like I'm young. You guys don't know fucking Cashmere by Led Zeppelin. Come on, boomers.
I had to get that.
Bro.
I do. Didn't
I know the song.
I can see
James.
James.
I didn't know that song.
Nah, Jess, you didn't know that song, boomer.
Who would Jameson fight though? I want to see Jameson.
I knew this song before you were born.
Sam, how tall are you?
I'm like 5'8", some more.
I'd fight you. I'm 5'11".
5'11" and a bitch.
You want to fight? Let's do it.
What a fucking boomer Akira is. Look at that. Yeah, Howard, we're all a bunch of dinosaurs here.
All right, guys, bring up your fucking walkout songs. Your boxers.
I will never be yours.
Let's not play more than like 15 seconds.
That's all right. I don't need much.
That's a good one, though.
That's a good
It
question.
is a good one.
Mine or his?
The I Will Never Be Your Woman by White.
Oh.
Do you even know that song?
I'll Never Be Your Woman by who?
White Town.
No, I don't. Sam, do you know what that song is?
I'd walk out.
All right, we gotta do it.
Hear it. I walk out to something maybe Little John, you know. Get it?
Little John.
You'll know when you hear it.
All right, Jess, try not to crash the stream with your boomer gaming laptop, which is as mentally.
I'll also put in for an honorable
You know what?
mention. Fucking When the Levee Breaks by Led Zeppelin. Also, When the Levee Breaks is fucking ridiculous. How good that song is.
Jameson just sits there in his apartment.
What? As if you're not sitting there in your fucking apartment, motherfucker. What are you talking about?
What song to play here? It's a lot of pressure, man. Like, damn, I never thought about this. It's like 20 questions. You're a woman. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Jess wishes she was as fashionable as that woman there.
That's not bad.
Why won't you play the Bob song? All right, fine. We have to play PewDiePie. I guess since that's my walkout.
We should also play Bob's and Vagine.
Yes,
that song.
Bob's and Vagine. And Alexa, I can fight with Jack and Howard. I mean, John Archer, it'd kind of be cool to see a 3-way fight. Alexa, stop.
At least when Jess plays her, she doesn't have to worry about a DMCA strike because it just lags. So much.
You can't hear any of it.
This is how Jameson's brain functions. It's just like.
Yeah, it lags for sure.
Jameson, you gotta fucking help your milady out. Tips the fedora.
It lags, but it slaps. Hit the fucking fedora. Yeah.
All right, serious by the album.
Tipping the fedora.
That's the Chicago Bulls classic.
I'm not delusional. It's all good. It's a huge troll. It's totally fine.
No, it's just that whenever you stream footage from your computer, we get 5 frames.
I thought we were in the most tech advanced state, Jess. Goddamn, the internet here is fucking terrible.
I don't know what's happening.
I don't know what's going on with you guys. I've got fiber.
Yeah, you're in Florida. You got fucking
I have super
gators
great,
and boa
amazing
constrictors.
internet. I don't know what's happening for you.
How,
don't
do you
get the snapping
Nemesis, tell me, have you ever 1v1 to fucking alligator? Explain this.
What does that mean?
Explain this.
But I've watched people do it, and I drank beer.
What if an
$20
alligator just fucking cornered you? What would you do? Explain your plan here, because you got to have a plan living in Florida, right?
Fuck it.
Pull out my concealed carry on mag dump it.
Same thing.
You see that one video of that guy that took the gator and like put it in the trash can?
Hey Sam, how many guns do you own?
0. I got 2 biceps. Fuck you. Look at that. Look at that.
Gotcha, bitch.
It's not her internet. It's a GPU and CPU bottleneck.
Oh, look at Sam trying to change the subject. Look at him.
No, I'm looking at the chat, bro. We gotta acknowledge the chat. The people here are supporting us.
Are amazing. I love the chat. Thank
They're
you,
based.
Howard. Thank you, Howard.
Jameson, I was trying to ask you what jersey you had on earlier, you dumbass. Like who?
Oh no, it's my own. It's my own.
Landeskog. There we go. I couldn't see that. Or no. Okay.
No, it's my own. It's fucking Stewart.
Oh. So you're just gonna take the captain spot from the most beautiful Swedish man on the planet?
No, Landeskog is fantastic, but I have a custom jersey. But
that man is beautiful. No homo.
Very homo. I will dare say.
Simp in the house.
Wait, hold on. We didn't get Sam or Nemesis's.
Are you guys wearing the same shirt?
It's called a jersey.
There's
God
a
damn
game
it!
tonight.
It's a shirt. You're wearing it on your torso.
And no, they aren't the same because mine's custom and Sam's isn't.
Somebody put on "Bitch Lasagna" by PewDiePie, the legendary song, because I'd walk out to that.
I got that. I got it queued up.
Let's go.
Y'all ready for this?
You gotta see.
Oh yes, I'm so ready for.
This stream is running so much longer than we planned it to go.
I know.
No, I'm having a lot of fun. This is great.
Guess. Well, that's because you talked for like an hour, Jameson. So don't fucking pull this.
Hey, bro, I fucking summed it up as best as I could. I think everyone else.
If we were having a good time, we'd be going 2.5 hours.
Shut your face! Shut your face! You
Oh my goodness, Pugger.
Dang! Whoa! That dog was getting roasted.
Love you too, Alexa.
Yeah, my Alexa was freaking out earlier too.
It's like I guess we can't say that.
Cutie.
See, that's the thing. Okay, we're just gonna call her LG because of my Alexa things get triggered. So my Amazon.
But once you in, yeah, you lose. So best thing you haven't won.
What the fuck is happening?
We only just
Madness. What's happening, Jameson?
Series looking hungry for some drama. Here, let me serve rich lasagna.
Dude, this stream is so fucked.
Lasagna.
Yeah, bitch, lasagna. Bitch, lasagna. Bitch, lasagna. Bitch, lasagna. Look at these series, they just crying for their mama. Bitch, lasagna. Bitch, lasagna. These series ain't nothing but a bitch, lasagna. Bitch, lasagna. Bitch, lasagna. Himself in the
I've watched some of the stories so long that it's
You gotta fit of the population.
I literally am like seeing 1 out of every 3 frames from this fucking video.
This is how Alexa's boomer brain functions. It functions in little snippets.
No, baba.
Jess is all like slow-mo, like dancing. Someone with a good CPU play the music. True. Yeah. All right, Jess, we got to revoke your CPU privileges right here.
Yeah, Frostman Frostman's comment just outlined exactly what this video looks like to me in the chat.
We're playing the song, it's just not working properly.
You know what? First stream ever. I'm working the shit out. It's fine.
Well, maybe you should hit up your
Nobody's,
simp boy Jamie to help you with these tech issues, because you're like, oh, you're praising him the other day. Oh, he helped me this and that with the tech
No more
shit.
YouTube. It's not working.
Wait, Jess. Jess, I do have one request. Hold on. Because I'm just curious what...
Milady,
yeah, sorry. Milady, let me be proper here, Milady. Hold on.
Yes, good sirs. Give you my favors.
Let me just make sure this
don't need
command is
Wi-Fi.
correct.
No, I have a better
Okay,
phone.
I agree. Akira, get a LAN cable. Actually, that might help.
So, hold up. Let me...
I have a LAN cable.
Wait, actually...
It's like 100 feet long. Like,
You're on
just
LAN?
yesterday.
All right.
I am.
100
All right.
feet long, like you're listening.
Do me a favor, just because I'm curious.
Yeah.
So down in the in the search bar in the bottom left corner.
Of my Microsoft search bar.
Yeah, just the Windows.
Okay.
Do run. Just look up run, and then it'll look at the top best match. Just literally just says run.
Oh my god, that was almost
Okay.
a goal, JB.
Go.
I can't wait for this hockey game.
Open
Hit-
colon open.
So delete. Is there like a little like dialogue bar there, like where you can type something in?
Flashing
Hey, John,
little
don't
bar.
bash us. Don't bash us. We're
Yeah. So
we're
just
so
erase everything. If you went to run, hold on. Let me just make sure.
I
we're
went
doing
to
the right
run.
thing.
There's a flashing little bar. What am I doing now?
Run. So is there text in the flashing bar?
No.
Okay, click in the bar.
1,000 min. I heard it's your birthday, so I want to say happy birthday.
It was his
Well,
birthday
it's like-
on the 26th. It's not his birthday today.
All right, 3 day belated birthday.
Belated.
So and does it say Jess, does it say open colon and then there's like a place you can enter
Flashing.
text?
Yes.
Wow, John says he is the entertainment.
And wait, there's text flashing or what?
No, there's no text, but there's a flashing.
Oh, a
little-
cursor. Okay.
Yes, cursor.
Just type let's see. DX, literally letter D, letter X.
Tech support for
DIAG .exe.
.exe. What kind of like voodoo are you pulling on my computer?
And then just hit OK.
You want to check if your drivers are digitally signed. To check your drivers, Windows might connect to the internet, but doesn't send personal information about your computer. Yes or no?
You could say no. This is just local hardware. I'm just trying to figure out what you're running on your computer. And it'll give it a second, it'll come up.
Okay.
Did it come with a window?
DirectX diagnostic tool. This tool reports detailed information about the DirectX components and drivers installed on your system. If you know the area causing the problem, click the appropriate tab above. Otherwise, you can use the next page button.
It's a Windows diagnostic tool. If you just click
Okay.
through, I'm just trying to see what kind of like hardware you're running on your system.
What are you curious about? Because I'm seeing hardware.
Well, because you were telling me about your GPU and how it was like an older one.
Sure.
So I'm just curious. If you don't want to, I'm just curious because
Oh
it's
no,
like
I'm fine. I'm
Yeah.
just curious. Like, so Windows 11 Home.
Oh wait, hold on. If you go back, it should list. Does it say system information?
Of course,
is
Alexa
the
wants
first
to take
page.
a screenshot of the chat. So she
System
can post it
manufacturer,
again,
Acer, system
for
model, blah, BIOS, processor, memory, page file, next page.
I'm just curious in let's see. Hold on here. Let me see.
User has been banned for. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's gonna get played right now because Jess is having some technical difficulties.
I'm not doing anything.
I'm just telling her what to do here. If you just click next page, it'll tell you what your GPU is.
Yeah, next page. Blah, 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 blah. internal.
Howard.
Okay.
Howard,
next
I'm
page.
just here to witness the shit show.
It might be iGPU. I think you might have an
NVIDIA,
integrated.
Witness the
NVIDIA
shit show. It
GeForce
became it as soon as
GTX.
you hopped in, Sam.
To be fair,
GTX.
Jameson-
Wait, what's the number after that?
1650.
1650. Okay. All right. That's all I was wondering.
Is that
Yeah,
what I was
so-
looking for? Or
Yeah. Sorry. I just
Okay.
wanted to know what GPU
All right.
you had. Yeah.
Woo! Okay, I'm out.
Avalanche
I
box
don't know what
out
I'm
here.
looking at. She
You're as
has
slow
an
you're as
Intel
slow brain
potato.
with these tech diagnoses as Bosch actually is with this rants. So
I didn't mean to expose you.
Did anyone else just have his audio cut out?
I did. I heard it. It cut. I don't have potato cam. I've tried really hard to have a good setup.
You don't have a potato cam. It's just your bandwidth can't handle running anything with you streaming at the same time.
Well, shit.
rip. All right,
All
we
right,
gotta
I'm
help. We
closing
gotta
out
help.
all my
You
other
can't just leave
windows.
Jess to like, like if you're working on a super yacht, you can't just leave them out to sea with a broken yacht. We gotta help her out here. Come on, Nemesis.
Well, I can't really do anything. I don't know what her hardware setup is.
I think Howard's right.
Sounds really
Honestly,
personal.
Howard is spitting some fucking facts in the chat.
Howard, what are you doing, bruh?
It's a GPU and CPU bottleneck. Yeah, that's probably it. Yep.
Howard's really smart.
He is pretty smart. Jameson,
smart.
not so much, but Howard, I mean, I'll give him that. So
It's fine. I mean,
damn,
normally you're
we're
just recording and that works for you. Jess.
We're bodying Waifu Chan over here.
Hey, I never expected to be live streaming. So the WaifuCron thing is because I thought it was going to be a personal blog kind of.
Yeah.
The
channel.
Chronicles.
Yeah, the Chronicles. It was like Waifu Chronicles. It's like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just gonna like post whatever fucking shit. And like the whole Liza Blue stuff happened, and then like Howard found my spreadsheet because he's a big nerd and I'm a big nerd. And then I found like all these connections with people, and now it's like turned to something else. And
It's kinda
I
how
don't know
it
what
be.
to do.
That's how it be, Jess.
But it's fun, and I'm having so much fun, and I want it to be continued.
We're gonna
I
make
want it
this
to continue
work,
to be
Jess.
fun. And I just I don't even fucking know, but this is like weird uncharted territory for me, and like I'm having a great time. I want to do WaifuCast Wednesdays, and
Uncharted, Jess's legacy. Jess's fortune, more
no,
like it.
it's just like this serendipitous like kind of fun thing that I never expected. Like I have like over 200 subscribers. That's freaking weird. Like
Hey,
I didn't
guess
expect
what? As long
anybody
as
to
you
watch
stay,
any of my videos.
if you stay consistent with it, that number's just going to go up.
Yikes. That's intimidating. Like I was
Don't
like,
be
oh, this is gonna
intimidated,
be a
Jess.
fun
You gotta
project
talk
for
to the
me to
people.
like speak publicly again because I've been like retardedly stunted as being like a mother with like mom brain for years and like not being around people and stuff. And it's like, okay, so this
Don't be as
changed into
awkward
something
as I am
weird.
when I'm talking to people.
I am so awkward.
I've basically retreated from society for the past 6 years. You're preaching to the choir.
We're all in the same boat for different reasons, and it's just really weird and kind of cool that it's like,
Oh wait, you gotta let Jameson in. He's back.
oh no, what happened? Where did he go?
You didn't see him disappear from the screen?
I'm
Look
fucking
look at that
blitzed.
boomer brain. Man,
Welcome
that's
back.
some- that's
Oh,
some
you're
Alexa level
muted.
Brain,
Oh,
brain functioning
no.
right
He,
there.
he is about to slap an audio driver. Like straight up, just take a sandal to it.
Correction, Jess is a beautiful woman. She's not gonna date you, Alexa. She's married.
I love Alexa.
You got
She's
you got your
wonderful.
third person in the OnlyFans Sims.
I have like one actual simp out of the 3 fake simps that I have. Like my 2 fake simps that are battling it out on Twitter are hilarious. But I know it's
you would
not
be
real.
if it was like a Hunger Games type scenario. You would not be against Jameson and I battling it out. I know you wouldn't. Just admit it. Just admit you want to see the boxing match, the celebrity boxing match between GoblinGPT and me. I mean, he has advanced AI.
I'd be game to see it. I want to see what happens.
The cult leader looking
Hello.
motherfucker.
Hey!
God damn it.
Welcome back.
Dude, I have this fucking adapter on this fucking. So I saw you, Nemesis. You're using if I'm not mistaken, that's a Blue Yeti, right? Microphone.
I'm upgrading to a Shure as soon as it comes in the mail.
So I'm using. I don't know if they don't even sell these anymore. This is an NVIDIA Siren or original NVIDIA Siren, which is pretty much a Blue Yeti, and it's the same hardware. But the thing is, so this mount I have it on, you can see it's blue. It's not spaced right. So this adapter here, this cord, is like hanging over.
I just did it again. As soon as you touched it. My God, you breathe in the general direction and that sucker just disconnects. Oh, man.
Oh, no. What happened?
He was going on to explain, like, how his freaking, there's just a difference in space. And
So,
hello,
Alexa,
hello. Hello. All right, anyways, what I was trying to say is I'm not going to touch it, but I have, like, a series of adapters running over this mic arm that makes it connect because the mount isn't fitted right. It's fitted for a Blue Yeti, but the spacing is off, so it's like if I even tap the fucking mic, it disconnects the fucking USB. It's so annoying.
Oh, Jameson, you were trying to call me. I didn't even see that, bro. When you were off, you're probably dying. You're like, I need to get back in the chat.
Dude, I was like, well, because Jess, God bless you.
What did I do?
No, it wasn't your fault. But at the beginning of the stream, I was in the backstage for like 20 minutes, and I was like, let me in. I'm here.
I was focused on the conversation.
That's totally fine. I'm just joking.
I'll do better.
No, you don't need to do better. It's totally fine. I'm just giving you a hard time.
It's the first time around. I didn't know like what.
No, I'm just giving you a hard time. Don't even worry about it.
I'll do better. I promise.
Don't even worry about it.
Jameson's first time telling his story tonight, clearly from how long he went on there. He's like this and that, this and that.
Hey, I summed it up as fast as I could. As fast as I could, I summed all the drama.
Dude, that was after I cut content from my initial outline of everything.
Yes.
Good night,
you had
Eugenia.
so much that you cut down.
Oh no! Well, I cut down. I was gonna send a shitload of videos, and then I was like, "No, I can't."
And we're still at like 2+ hours.
I don't.
Yeah.
I regret nothing.
No, this has been very, very fun.
Are y'all gonna have your own channels and like do your own shit?
Oh yeah, I started up my own YouTube channel in response to this. I was like, all right, I have everything ready to go, and now I just got to figure out what content I'm gonna upload. I got ideas, but I haven't narrowed it down exactly what I want to do.
Yeah, I'm having trouble with standalone videos.
Made bail.
Who did Chris
Saga
Chan?
continues.
I was like, what the fuck?
Wait, Chris Chan? Yeah, I was considering bringing up Chris Chan for this, but I was like,
that's gonna be a whole thing in itself.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's a fucking abs game.
Yeah, I know the fucking game's starting in a minute. Or wait, did it already start?
Yes, I'm sorry, milady. Yeah. I don't have a fedora right now, so I can't really tip it, but it's been fun.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We're gonna have another chat. Jameson, we're gonna come more oriented next time. We're gonna help Jess fix her tech issues or whatever, and it's gonna be fucking lit. It already is lit, but
docking
waifu Chan GPT is fucking happening. Alexa, I know you're listening. Don't be just putting people in timeout right now. This isn't a fucking daycare. Although sometimes I do act like a baby ass motherfucker. So don't fucking play these games, Alexa. Of course, yeah. Alexa's like, oh, you want to? Alexa, I love speaking. Every day you give me shit for it. Every day you're like, oh, why are you doing these pieces?
Hey, so I'm planning to do a WaifuCast on Wednesdays, same time, same channel. Gonna be better aligned with StreamYard and YouTube next time. Anytime you're down, have topics.
Fucking do this.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Maybe we can get Alexa on here because she's sitting there moderating. I know she wants to talk.
I'm currently trying to recruit her for a stream.
She wants to simp. She sits there and is like, show your face, Sam. I did. So
Yeah, I know. She's all like, post your faces to the group chat like a fucking stalker. It's like, I'm about to be in a live stream, you fucking, dunce.
There are plenty of live streams that people just have avatars, and it was pretty unclear whether or not we were gonna like commit to like being face to face or avatar status. So
Yeah, I don't
like,
give
I
a shit.
appreciate it. I appreciate
Who
you
am
guys
I?
being down. This has been really fun. I don't have many friends, so this is like really cool.
You got friends,
Meeting people.
Jess. You're not
got
like
Look, you got
I have
3
friends.
friends. You got 3 friends right here.
Hey, if you're in Florida, I'll help you move.
I'm in California. It's kind of
Exactly. So that means you just gotta come out to here, and I'll help you move.
I like how, dude. I like how I like how Nemesis is like, if you're ever in Beijing, let me hit you up. It's like, bro,
yeah, for sure.
literally couldn't be farther away.
The furthest spot on the planet, but okay.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
This is cool.
What? It
Thank
just
you
means
so
I know my
much.
schedule's
Just
open.
gonna wrap it up, I think now. So
See you guys.
we'll see you next time.
All right.
Hey.
See ya. Thanks
Thank you.
for letting me on. And sorry, before you leave, I just want to say, I'll definitely.
Grift, do all the shit. Go
Oh
for it.
no, I'm not even grifting. I'm just saying. I don't know if you're ever looking for someone else to host. If people are busy or whatever, I'll probably be free. So
Okay.
I don't know. Worth
Yeah, for sure.
tooting around. But also Nemesis, you're the man. It was good talking to you. I think we had a very fun discussion. So anyways,
I knew we were gonna get along, mate.
Awesome.
yeah, absolutely.
It was
All right.
a great time.
See you guys.
Talk to you soon. Peace. Peace.
I just hit that shit.
Good night.
Have a good night, Jess.